sisters all over the world seeking refuge. I am bringing to you victorious greetings. I am bringing to you transformational greetings. I'm bringing to you a hopeful greeting. And of course, a message of hope this evening. My name is Mr. Nanchop. I am the German Steel. Ladies and gentlemen, please, when you join, I want you to click on your share button because this is going to be a very short broadcast. I want to be sure my followers can get me. Let me know who is watching and where you're watching from. I see Mr. Richard. He says Mr. Nanchop himself. That's my name. The Grinder, aka German Steel. Thank you, sir. Welcome on board. I see my beloved friend Ngabu Love is on board. Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Welcome on board. I want to. I see Gladys. Gladys says hello, the German Steel. Please, as you join, click on the share button. We need to hit the number 300 for me to start. And as I said, I don't want this to be a kind of like a long show. It's going to be a show that I want to keep it within an hour. So whosoever comes late might regret or go back to watch the beginning of the show. But let me get some of your greetings, please. I know Bamenda Mezam in particular is totally on lockdown, and I really want to use this opportunity to say kudos to all our brave warriors, patriotic Ambazonians. Yes, you've shown your resilience, you've shown your commitment by obeying the lockdown. And we want to use this opportunity. I, Mr. Nanchop, personally want to use this opportunity to say thank you for your resilience. Thank you for your sacrifice. You know, a lot of people might not know what it takes to maintain a lockdown. You remember during the COVID-19 when the whole thing was alarming and the whole world was on a lockdown. Some of you almost grew mad, staying just a week at home. You know, a lot of people almost go mad. They were like, man, I had some people called me and said, Mr. Nanchop, now so the lockdown there. If now so the lockdown there, we're going to know now how we return for ground zero. Some of you stayed at home just for a week or two. You almost go mad. And yet you are living in a country where there is peace. You know, there is freedom of speech. You can go out and do whatsoever you want to do in a good way. I mean, I'm talking about things that are abiding to the law of the country in which you live, though. But think about our people. Think of our people back home. Some of them don't have the freedom. They can't even express their mind. You see, some of them can't even go out to talk about the things that matters to them. Some of them cannot even go out to visit their family members. You see, so I actually think that Ground Zero deserves a lot of appreciation. Ground Zero deserves a lot of thanks. See, brothers and sisters, I've oftentimes on this platform said it and made it very clear that the target of the enemy is Ground Zero. And if you've been following Mr. Nanchop for a while, you will know that I have preached out the technologies of La République. In fact, I have made them, their weapons have become void and fruitless. You know, their tactics, whatever they are still to think, I already know. What they are still to think, what La République is still to think, to plan, I, Mr. Nanchop, already know. And I always tell you guys, I always expose it to you. And today is not going to be a different day from such things because we are just going to continue from where we've been building. So those of you who perhaps you just knew about Mr. Nanchop a few weeks ago, you've been missing a lot. Perhaps you want to take time to go back and watch my past shows or be faithful to the new ones. I want to use this opportunity to say this. A lot of people have written me and they said, Mr. Nanchop, we don't get the notifications when you come live. Why? Well, I want to advise you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, do me a favor. If you've not subscribed to this page, there is the notification button on the page where it says subscribe and get the notifications. Please do. I know Facebook sometimes is disturbing, and some people who have already subscribed to my Facebook page also complain that they no more get the notifications. So try to go back, desubscribe or unsubscribe, then subscribe again to the notifications. we have Facebook is social media. I mean, we don't have direct control over everything, right? So you see, that's why they just get up sometimes and block the activist. When you make a post, they want to block it. They are trying to limit the freedom of speech. They are there in the name of trying to prevent false information. So I don't know how talking about the atrocities of La République du Cameroun is a false information when we have the facts, the images, and the videos that are evident, undeniable, unquestionable. Ladies and gentlemen, fans and friends of Mr. Nanchop, welcome to today's edition of Amber Voice. And as soon as I see on screen, Papa Mami them, today we will give a straight message to the Kondingi Mafia group, and of course to their dictator of a leader, Ayuktabe Julius. Before we get into that, I was getting some greetings from these wonderful people, and we're talking about Ground Zero. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you, Ground Zero. Thank you, our great warriors. Thank you, our great fighters. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for standing firm and standing tall. You know, La République, their number one strategy where they want to use them now, distraction, discouragement. I told you that what they were doing in Mezam, they were trying to execute an exercise. They were testing something. They wanted to see to what degree the people can resist, and that's what they want to see. So they were aiming at launching such a heavy attack on the people, and then send out their surrogates to preach discouragement in the hearts of the people. So much that so many people listening to people like Epom, Mark Barata, Tapang Ivo, and the rest, those folks that La République have commissioned to discourage the people. Listen, in this revolution, we don't need discouraging messages. The situations and the things that we are experiencing on a daily basis are already discouraging enough. They are already very discouraging. You know, the Bible puts it in a better way. It says, sufficient for the day is the evil thereof. Sufficient for the day is the evil thereof. You see, so the issue is the challenges on daily basis that we face as a people is already too much. We don't need people who will come up again and sing for a year on the negativity. No, let's be real. Listen, who gets into a room where there is darkness and is shouting, darkness, darkness, darkness? No. Nobody in his right senses does that. You don't do that. If you get into a room where there is darkness, what do? You switch on the light. You turn on the light. Why? Because the light brings in orientation. The light brings in direction. Now, try it for yourself. Get into a room where there are a lot of stuff thrown all over, and then and once you get into that room, begin to shout, darkness is in this room. There is darkness. Darkness. You can shout and talk for a year. Nothing will change. You need to do something to shun away the darkness, to overpower that darkness. Namely, put on the light. You have to put on the light. There have been a lot of darkness, the cloud of darkness. Listen, when we were living together with La République du Cameroun, they used a lot of manipulation, lies telling, and mischievous strategies, occultic manipulations to bring darkness, the cloud of darkness over Ambazonians. That's why up to date you see some people, they see the truth, they hear the truth, they get the truth, but yet they cannot perceive the truth. Their souls, their mind is in a kind of a cocoon, is clouded by darkness. That's why you see, even in this revolution, listen, I told you guys about the spiritual part of life. We said that life is spiritual, and I told you that La République have gotten themselves into the demonic operations, in the occultic operations. Listen, all these activists you see, all these people who are claiming they want to be leaders, they want to project themselves to the forefront, they have not yet understood the power of the spiritual side of this life. they can never have a victory over La République. That's why I often say that this revolution is a God-ordained revolution. Because in the spirit realm, God has granted us the victory over La République. We are victorious over La République. We have defeated La République already in the spirit. So, there is the need for the manifestation of that victory in the physical. You see. So many of these young boys, a poem and the rest, they don't understand these things. They are trying to fight a spiritual battle from the realm of the flesh. It's not by might. It's not by power. It's but by the spirit. Yes, because we all are spirit beings. Now, you might be listening to me and you are thinking, what is this guy trying to say? Listen, you are a spirit. You live in a body and you possess a soul. Your spirit is you. Your soul comprises of your emotions, your thoughts. You see, those your feelings. That's the level of the soul. What am I trying to say? I want to bring some revelation to us Ambazonians, and I'm going to give a strong 7 points to Ayuktabe Julius and his Kondingi Mafia group. Ayok Julius Tabe and his Kondingi Mafia group. Yes, and I'll tell you why I'm calling them the Mafia group of Ambazonia. Please click on the share button as you join. Before we start the show, click on the share button as you join. Permit me use my local language, which is the Pidgin language. And because I want to make sure that the mothers, the fathers, my brothers and sisters, even those in the villages can understand me. So, perhaps you don't understand Pidgin that well. Please bear with me. I'm going to switch to my Pidgin language. That's Pidgin Gubina, the national language of Ambazonia. Yes, the Pidgin, we call it the broken. So people they call and say broken. Yes, it is an international language though. When I did computer linguistic programming, we noticed that Pidgin language is an international language. In other countries like Nigeria, they call it broken. You go to Ghana, they also call it something else. You go to Sierra Leone, they call it trio or the Creole. So the Pidgin language is an internationally recognized language. So when I permit me for broken for Pidgin, because our national language that for Ambazonia, Papa and Mommy them, I be try to tell we say, this revolution they on course, this revolution they on track. Yes, you see, all those chicken beds the way they be run their mouth. They be think say they go use lies telling, propaganda, evil agenda, and the rest would derail the revolution. What's happening today? They be give themselves big names. They knock their chests for social media because they be feel say this revolution of na war for social media. No, this war na war for ground zero and the war of the spiritual. You see, not before how much should you run your mouth for social media? Now you go give me victory at the end of the day. No. As a matter of fact, some of these individuals, they don't make them La République the mock with the things they say social media government, social media this, social media country. No, this war not be war for social media. This war now war for ground zero. Now war for power. We're missing a strong man to survive. I be don't tell we two things we go make we survive. I be tell us the amount of power fire on ground zero and perseverance. Endurance. La République no fit endure the war for the next 3 years. They not get the financial capability for endure this war. Why? Because one, all Ambazonia be then at their chop box, the center where their raw resources they come out. But we don't block them through economic sabotage. You see, the countries the way they be borrow La République, they be borrow the money based on their natural resources where they come out from Ambazonia. The timber, the petrol, the banana, the rubber, name the rest for yourself. But now, we don't put those hindrances, economic sabotage on be, even the international community where they be borrow La République money, they no fit do them again, they fear. Because the future for La République be black, it be in despair. They don't know, it be uncertain. So, in the long run, La République no fit sustain the war. You see, in that sense, they don't feel win. That's why I talk about endurance. He that endureth to the end shall be saved. Fellow Ambazonians, brothers and sisters, we must put endurance as one of our strategies for win over La République for the end. Because listen, La République cannot sustain this war. They're not fit to sustain this war in the next 2 years even. Right now, they're already borrow. You know, like some person where you know that kind of people where the poor, the poor should they borrow for A, he borrow for B, he don't borrow for all his friend them. He never give no man the money. So he owe all his friend them. But poverty still there, I still hot, and it's still they in need. So he don't know who for borrow from because all his friend them when he get them, he owe them. He never pay them. So now he still need money. He don't know who for borrow from. If you never go ask John because he still owe John $200. And in the fear, if you go ask John another money, John will remember that money before owing. So anytime I see John, it dosh. Now so La République did now. La République it be highly indebted. Imagine, see the level where they put La République. They say highly indebted. They don't say indebted. If them be say La République be indebted, if it even be it be bad. You know, if they say La République be somehow indebted, we will say it be bad, but they say highly indebted country. Highly. That means the level at which La République be indebted. Even in 100 years, they don't go fit come out from there. You see. So they start giving them conditions. They say, okay, you know get only thing, you know get for only thing, you get for privatize this, you get for privatize this, so that we forgive you of your debts. So La République cannot sustain the war. They did make all their mob, all their children do. They're no fit. They never be able to pay teachers them, government workers them. Now war for AMBAZONIA they go fight. We are winning over La République, brothers and sisters. We are winning over these fools. We will win them. You see. So these internal enablers, they might tell us something. I want to expose some secret before I start giving the 7 points away. Ayuktabe, Julius, and code they get for year. AMBAZONIans, they must be wise. Must be wise. When I don't discover them for the revolution, see, some people that want to take advantage for the revolution for make themselves popular. When I don't discover them, okay. Most of the time, it been at the people them for ground zero. Now the people that did for inside ground zero. Some of them go take the revolution. Okay, for instance, Ellie Smith. I will give you a series of examples. More to understand what's how to go. Because now the end of this show, I will understand. This is why I talk and also. At the end, when I will get the bigger picture for which way they try to talk. You see? So as you join, click on the share button, Listen, you get people where they try to take the revolution, for make themselves popular, for gain alliance with La République. For instance, when I be there, Ellie Smith, they run him up, he talk. AMBAZONIA, he talk. Who be know Ellie Smith before the revolution? Which one have you know about he? He be get which kind of international recognition? None. So Ellie Smith, he run him up. He take the AMBAZONIA revolution, he start run him up. Once Patricia Scotland go for Cameroon, he did at the short pygmies, the Tory. All the big people that go when they say they want to meet up Anglophone, their elites. Ellie Smith, where if he stand, he gave a climb a tree before they even see. So it is say, as he short so, the best way for make a man see, you know say, if you read Bible, some man to be climb tree for Bible, another man will be climb tree. I know call his name. I want to know when I go Sunday school. The man go climb tree, make Jesus see. Jesus said, today I will dine for your house. Calm down. You see. Now so Ellie Smith did that kind of man, that kind of corny man. Now say they so that kind of people them they did for the revolution. Where they don't want to take advantage of the revolution. They make they say they want to talk against the government. They make they say they want to talk against Cameroon. They make they say they want to condemn Cameroon. Because them know say Cameroon is a very fragile, stupid country led by stupid people and a shithole country, La République du Cameroon. So they pretend they say they want to fight against them with the advantage of and the backing of AMBAZONIA. And we AMBAZONIans will clap for them. When Ellie Smith talk, we say, oh, Ellie Smith talk. Now so would the share them, would the post them. We don't know say the man they do an advertisement for himself. We say Ellie Smith today. When I even see again, he don't go enter La République. They don't give you small oil. He don't rub off him up. He don't shit on quiet. When I see now it walk. When I see that picture where he should out in number failure in Congo, Ellie Smith, they should on they concoct how for betray AMBAZONIA. AMBAZONIA, trustworthiness. For the how many times for the revolution? We don't give people the white trust so fast. Only for discover, say these people them, they be very devilish. I'm going somewhere, I'm coming to Ayuktabe Julius, I am coming to him. I say, relax, no rush me. The one that look me for the television today, when I look me for skin, when they just want to rush me, when I don't rush me. When I take a molo, I want to take the story small, so that even my way not get sense, he go understand. You know? And I want to explain now so that even fool, he go understand what you Mr. Nanchop they talk. He go see the truth. Even my way, all the lies, they don't enter head for 100 years. The truth why they talk today, it enter head. As when you enter some place where darkness they put on the light. Yes. We don't come for bring in the light, the knowledge, wisdom, the understanding, so that Ambazonians they not go be fooled and deceived again. Never again. Because we are the never again generation. Yes. They were generation are the never again generation where we can never be fooled and deceived again like our forefathers. Never. Never. Brothers and sisters, I said never shall that happen. Not in this generation. Not when the German still is here. Not when you are there, because all of us we make a compound solution to this problem. Yes. Yes, Papa, Mami, them. As soon as I want to click for the share button, click for the share button. Click for the share button. So as we talk, you see one mistake we don't get for the revolution. We give people the trust so fast. Some person will just come, we don't know his background, we don't know nothing about the person, we just trust him. We just then, but the person he aim. You see, how many people for the revolution? When I look at AMBAZONIA, I don't mean a trend. There are many people where they don't come into the revolution. They pretend they say that they talk for AMBAZONIA. Oh, we push them forward, they go for TV. They start talk, they give them support. Before you want to know, you need to hear them talk again. You need to hear them talk again. See, so fun, he come, we know if we know say he be some security man for background. It is oh, he be soldier, he be army, he make picture all over for social media. They put army clothes, they put gun. Ambazonians a fall for a deceive. They say, oh, that my trauma that when I put it for defense. They put it for defense, what you do? He chop money. Or see, he run, he go join La Republic. Now he don't go enter the La Republic for sell our fighters then. And for sell our strategy. Then they call that one say treason for big grammar. The same thing with Nambere. He said he fight for AMBAZONIA. What say he did today? Failure in Congo. We be then a notorious thief and rapist. He go take name. He say be Dr. Success. Yes, Dr. Douagadougou. Doctor wey be do the small girls there. You just you the doctor there where. Yes. We'll see you for hotel. You the fight you the woman for Yaoundé. You want me put a video? Now let's say I respect myself and I respect the platform. Because for just vex now put a who sue for hotel, you fight, you want wangala the woman, you know the woman that argue about price. When you want wangala, you know see a wangala don't turn up, the woman you want to put up Dr. Failure. AMBAZONIans them because we give people the trust so fast, we go carry it, we put them for chair. We say, oh, no, I correspond enough for ground one. Wait till happen today. Now you don't go join La Republique. We say he there for La Republique, he the coach we today. Pikin fi talk, the pikin fi coach. He be the coach La Republique, he the talk with things in a correct person. As you push it for front, he go enter for La Republique. They put you all of them up. Who say there today? Who say there today? Now you don't be against the AMBAZONIans. As a matter of fact, now when La Republique they use them now for fight the very people where they push you ahead. Tapang I will come out. He said, come on, University of Boya, he do grammar, he do journalism, oh yeah, he na Mac Barata, oh, budu. AMBAZONIA, they take them, they put them, say, yes. Now they don't catch Bala, they don't catch Fontem, make them talk for we. Who said they did today? Now then they talk, make they catch up on me, then they cut their hand, make they catch bush full of them. Now then they talk, they praise Camto, now then they talk, make Camto go. Now then they fight against AMBAZONIans today. Papa, Mami, them. How many times for the revolution we don't give people the trust so fast before we know they can't deceive we? This brings me to Ayuktabe Julius. But before I go to Ayuktabe Julius, I still give you another example. So that makes someone to say, oh, inside La Republique, so one of the questions Jean Momodo Dieu, when another Bamlikima will hate the tripod. And they call it oneself. Now triangle, no be triangle that, now rectangle that, yes. We see, oh, when I see some La Republique person in the talk, In another video, make I talk say, now La République, they don't spoil the country. If they talk against La République, if they send a say for them. If they coach La République, if they make them probably take the give position. They shut him up. Today, now they talk, où est les Ambazoniens? On va tuer les Ambazoniens. Now they talk against Ambazonians. These people always try to use us to gain their recognition. Then La République go buy them, they get position. Now, listen, we have to be very careful. All these people where they go talk. When I see them for La République television, them say Barrister Ashu or whosoever. I like which way they do them. But me, Mr. Nanchop, experience don't teach me. Say, when I hear person they talk, I need just phone now so because we don't see plenty of them can't talk. We praise them, we clap for them. Before you want to know, their language start change. It change. They go join La République. You see, so I don't get problem against anybody with the talk. I believe so. We must speak the truth from our heart. You see, without any external influence, we must speak the truth from our heart. Jacques Momodo Dieu, if we talk about Ambazonia, if they talk, would he clap for you? Who say there today? He don't go join. Ellis Smith, we talk about Ambazonia. Who say there today? He don't go join La République. So when I see all these things, I feel name 10 examples. But I don't want me what time be on that. We get to be careful. When I see some person who want to talk about Ambazonia, we get to be careful. May he talk, if he come off his heart, he go defend them in truth. He go defend them in life or death. He will defend the truth. You see. So this leads us to the next topic. The one that the thing me go for the power. I want to pass a special message to the Koningi Mafia group and Ayuktabe. Yes. By the way, we don't feel rob anybody from his national birthright as an Ambazonian. We all will be Ambazonian, if not all, at least most of us, by birth. Now, a national birthright. They born you for some place, you be the citizen for that place. We don't feel ostracize them because of that. You see. On the other hand, any man wait till say he go use irresponsibleness or the kind of irresponsibility for one destroy the goal of the people, we get to crush it. We get to destroy it before it destroy the revolution. See, brothers and sisters, what you know about Ayuktabe Julius? Now, more big real, you will watch me. You just sing the praises of Ayuktabe Julius from January to December. You just sing a natural process. You know what that mean? Natural. By nature. You know what it mean? What do you know about Ayuktabe Julius Tabe? What do you know about him? No. Which way you know? You feel swear makes him for Ayuktabe Julius Tabe hate for the thing that you know about him. I know they want to turn against somebody or overcome. No, but I want more reason, Ambazonians. Because we don't see too many times for the revolution, people that come in the name of the day for the revolution, we push them ahead. Before we either open, they go sell we. Well, they give powers to the wrong hands. Would they give this position of power and responsibility for the wrong hands? We will always see ourselves victims as prey in the mouth of the devourer, the enemy, France and La République. You see. So, wait till I try to talk. Move, calm down. Football come now for the next level. When I see what you don't happen for this revolution, we will not be ever know Ayuktabe a real personality. Yes, not true say the man fit talk. Not true say the man get sense for own level. Where if he talk. Not true say na person where na Ambazonian. We no fit deny. Na Sisiko. No be bad thing. Na good thing. We must call a spade a spade. But his personality and his heart, his character, Ambazonians no be know. We no be know say the man get a rulership character. He not get a leadership quality. Those are two different things. You see, might tell something. Wait till the change. What's the difference between a dictator and a leader? A leader is a servant to the people. A dictator, he be a master to the people. He don't care. He don't get an emotional tie with the people. It's about him, his ego, his decision, his position, his power. But a leader, he feel the pains of the people. He relate with the people. If it causes him for deny ego and pride, for saying the fulfillment and the benefit of the people be achieved, he go do it. That's a leader. For you know, so we don't be so long into La République. We don't be so muchly ruled from La République. So we don't lose the understanding of true leadership. Now we do follow on a dictatorship somehow. Will be ever know say Ayuktabe a dictator? If you are no person a real personality, right? Give it three things. Give him money, give him power, give position. That three things. That you know person is real self inside. That you see mumu person way proud. If you want to know say that person proud and he be arrogant, give him money, position and power. Okay, I want to set my screen today. When I see some image, a poem, that will become he wears some jacket. So I say face hang the juju. When I be no say if una give power, when I push your head, say oh me talk for una. Una give money, una be contribute money, una the give. When I be no say if una push your head in a mark barata, they will become arrogant. Now in the cost una, insult una. Wait, I try to talk. Papa and mommy them. I try to make a more understand say do a revolution day on good track and it be a God ordained revolution, not a novice spoiler. So 7 the special look at the special message we get for Ayuktabe Julius, we get for understand. You know the Kondingi Mafia group na say. This way that we come now they say they want beg for unity, they send people the same way they beg for unity, this and that. Listen. Enough you hold like that. Because we Ambazonians them will not be ever know Ayok Julius Tabe, now we don't know he. You know, at the beginning of the revolution, a lot of willingness be there. Because we don't be for slavery for La République for so long. So we'll be so willing for break loose that chain of bondage. We'll be willing for break loose anyhow. It's just the person where it don't be for captive for so long. Woman where they kidnap you, they go put you for underground prison for long. It don't be there, so they even know play where they. Then they can't open door. He come or he go outside. I see air. He want to run. He don't know which side he go. If you ask him where are you going to, he don't get a plan for where he go. He don't get a plan which side he go. He want just run. Just the run. He just the run the go. He don't know which side he go. Now so we'll be there. Because we don't be in the bondage of La République for so long. We don't be care where we go to. When we be saying now one arise will stand boldly against La République. We not be care who lead we. We not be careful. Look. The person we want lead we, what it be background, who be the person, what it be personality, what it be history, what we know about it. We not be care those things. We just wanted somebody to be in front there, who is speaking our mind, who is speaking what we think, who is speaking our language. We'll just there for the person in the back. And so we'll be just shippingly fall for Ayok Julius Tabe back. Why? Not because we use any rationality. No. We never used any rationality. We just did it because we were willing to go. You know, we were willing to break loose from La République by any means. We just wanted to go. We will not be care who will be the leader, who will take we go. Any man want to put a president, so long as the man they talk for AMBAZONIA, we wanted to break loose from La République. So we never used any rationality in selecting our leadership. Hence, we don't fall prey for people their hand like Ayok Julius Tabe, Nkongo failure, and the rest them. Nick Santos. Those the way they try for can't take the revolution for make themselves a name. They look at like an opportunity for make themselves popular, for advertise themselves to La République. What's that Nick Santos say today? He try for advertise himself as somebody who don't work with the interim government and he gets sacred. So that La République will take he give on small. Oh yeah. You see these guys? But at the beginning, we're praising them. We think say they did for we. The show we say we get for wise up Ambazonians. We get for wake up for sleep and we get for wise up. No more deception inside the revolution. We're not going to allow ourselves for be used and be deceived again like the past. So the special message to Ayok Julius Tabe, listen. No be secret, Papa and Mamie. As soon as you click on the share button, ma come mature. When I click on the share button, you know be only secret. Say Ayok Julius Tabe, he can join the revolution. We don't be know much about it. So Ayok Tabe, enter the revolution. We see say the biggest chakara because where Ayok Julius be there for the revolution for the head, because all will be there willing. That time will not be done in face the attacks them for La Republic like now. Any person will be there in leadership do this, it will get the easiest day because it will be easy. You know, all Ambazonians they behind you. La Republic, it ain't be not open like now. Where it don't be determined for fight we. They don't see the danger. They be still ignore we. You see. So what happen as it will be easy for any person in leadership for them for do any kind of mafia, any kind of thing. Well, I know we don't open now with Ambazonians are either open for money. You know if you deceive Ambazonians, if you take any money for them now, they want accountability. They want money to you. But are you collect money? Would you people enjoy the give? Not to talk of the one who open up the give privately. You go just cannot just put your envelope the give. Say, Mr. President, take this is your basket. Oh, this is your taxi. Pay taxi. They'll give me $5,000. May pay taxi. $5,000. They'll just put that envelope. Say, take and pay your taxi. When another kind of gesture for promoting, for encouraging. I don't never tell you what he take what leaders then go do for Naira 10. I don't never tell you. Ayuktabe never tell you. Wait, take it go for Naira 10. For Abuja. For Naira Hotel. So that today it still remain a mystery. Listen, Ambazonians. For we were smart. We got to learn to ask the right question. If I don't know if you answer that simple question, it is still 3 months today. When I would don't join money, when I don't forget to gather money for my trip to Boya, huge sum of that money be used for follow the legal case for Ayuktabe for Nigeria. But in it, no, all is so gets them. Whether they can't run their map, oh, Dr. Sako chop my trip to Boya, IG chop my trip to Boya. They don't tell you, say, over $200,000 or $300,000 for that money be used for Ayuktabe's law case. They don't tell now. When I know how they be capture them, will be the follow for no side and day. For use lawyers them, pay lawyers them, may they go do this, may they do that, for say may they bring them out for the only communicate with them hold them. You just send them up, money be coming from my trip to Boya. So when I want to run them up, the Sako chop 1.2 million. Okay. Or Sako chop 2 million. That money, huge sum of that money be used for now Ayuktabe's head. So that make the Republic no kill them. When Johnny Bakuru be the can't say they don't die. More forget about them, they don't die. The interim government will invest money for find out who's and they and for make sure say they not kill them. But today they never can talk say thank you. They still can accuse the interim government. See wickedness in the highest order. Wickedness, wicked heart. Upon all the evil where Ayuktabe don't do, in a sorrow gets them. They lie against my trip to Boya. They never ever tell we thank you. For Ayuktabe never even give communique. He write communique, put them out there. He never ever can talk say Ambazonians. Thank you for not giving up on me when we were held incommunicado and nobody knew where we were. He no ever talk thank you. When I don't see one letter, all the money will gather them. Will be the worker. People they be do strike, they be do rally, they be go for offices up and down about what kidnapped leaders them. That's what we talk then. Say justice for Naira 10. For snow, Takenbeng would do and people then would go march all over every month. Would they gather money, say may they go pay lawyers them, may they follow Cameroon government, may they follow Nigerian government, may they bring out our leaders them. Would they gather money, may United Nations body they enter, would they push lawyers them, big lawyers them. Sute they can't last bring them out. They no get the guts for can't tell we say thank you. The instant we up, the instant Ayuktabe still wake up, they accuse people that say because of my trip to Boya, it dismiss government, it dismiss this, it dismiss that. On what base? Person we not even to say thank you, Ambazonians. The first message would get them now for dissolve government. Ever since then, Ambazonians they don't divide. Chakara don't be Ambazonians they go left. So today, the revolution don't Chakara. Imagine how we be there in one spirit at the beginning of the revolution. All man be there one. Even when they be cash Ayuktabe, all man be giving support for Dr. Sako. All man be there behind the interim government. No division, no be there. We know say the only people where they be bring in division. Now Milan, because we say now we be kick it out because we will say me Milan tell we what happen for Naira. Ambazonia and they be attack Milan. They will kind of discover say Milan de so na La Republic agent. Now the only division that will be there. They will start kind of discover and say people for South Africa where they be chop money for ABC. Le Milton Takang and the rest them, they will take ABC, they make themselves rich. We say no, that kind of thing no go be for communication department, for Ambazonia television. We no want that kind of corruption. We'll kick them out. We can't discover people like Nick Santos, when they've been at chief people inside the government, we'll kick them out. Now the only people in that way they will get back, we will kick them out. No separation, no problem, no be there. Even though Ayaba be the case, but when I be say Ayaba, even he come for meeting, they be go for America, all them be. Ayaba should done late Litumbe, may he so rest in peace. He be there, he hold Sako in hand, he hold Dr. Sako, he hold Ayaba in hand, he hold them. He hold them, all them before change the worker will see him for New York. Even though we know say Ayaba be the craze, but Ayaba is craze to be don't cross boundary. But that way Ayuktabe come out, we don't know who side come out. What would the still fight me come out to? Would the fight me come out? Would the give money me come out? If we even know, we know for give no money, me better die for play with it. Yeah? We would gather money, Ambazonia that gather money, fight. Me Ayuk come out. First thing we do, Ambazonians. Me all na conscience, wanna argue me. Even in surrogates, they may argue me. The first thing we wanna see Ayuktabe do, that way come on away it divide government. First thing, man don't be incommunicado for almost a year. We never hear ye. We never hear Ayuktabe. We don't know side they would fight about ye. For if you come out and say, my people, I am alive. I am in good spirits. I am with you people. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for at least a simple thank you message for Ambazonians there. For help we, for be our motive, be our morale, be we, make we more no say, oh, what effort not go in vain. Look, something there for life we do no be sure you want me some person pay you back. Ayuktabe no fit pay we for all that worker will be the worker. See, I dey drive from here, go the plane, go people that they pay flight. If some of them go enter plane get accident. You say you want go do it, you want go for demo for Ayuktabe Julius. We don't know whether they're alive. You see the stupidity people of this is stupid. People that they take plane, so they take train, so they drive hours. People that come over Belgium, come for Germany. People that come over Germany, go Belgium. With a motor, so they take plane. Then they risk their life. If some of them want to take plane, that plane get accident. Or you want to drive motor, you get accident, you die. When you want to go make demo, for now you don't know whether they are alive, you don't know whether you don't die, you don't know who's side there. But because you get love for ye, and you want justice for ye. Most of us did that because we love Ayuk. Not because we want to say Ayuk pay we back one day. How much money you think say Ayuk Jesus if pay all the thousands of Ambazonians worldwide, whether they go for demo, they go for strike, for say may the international community and the United Nations they put pressure on La Republique and Nigeria for bring Ayuk Jesus and the other brothers and sisters out. How much you think say they pay we? Nothing. But a simple thank you from their mouth. Or for Ayoki mouth, if we even give you some cold heart, they say, I shall know the help by the cold heart. A simple thank you from Ayuk Julius. Like, my people, I'm live, now I have access to communication, now I am fine, I'm in good spirits, I know you guys have been going through a lot, but I am with you people. You know, a simple message of thanks, Ayuk no giam. The first thing one know, Ayuk letter from Ayuk don't do it, he don't divide government. He say, na he must be in charge. Una hear Ojoa complain the other day. He say, even Mandela be removed from prison. Na he must be in prison. Prince Jeka asked, he say, Ayuk Julius, pa, if you divide government now, if you divide this thing, Chakara come out, revolution spoil. He said, I don't care. It's spoil, it's spoil. Chai, Ambazonians. Let's go back to the point. When I see the ills of these people, people who don't know them will carry, they can't give them position of power. Before one know, they start showing their real dirty color. Now the same thing with Milton Taka, when I can put it, communication which we say today, either against the revolution. Santos, Nick Castel Santos, will take you, will say, this, I'm a doctor. Oh, Castello Santos with your voice. He say he be Gambian man of the revolution. Now so when I praise we say today, you don't go join La Republique. When I name them, Nicholas, when I name the rest of yourself. Ellie Smith, when I praise so that short man get power, that short man has no be sick. That short man they talk. That short man they talk. Now so when I clap for you, who say today? He advertised himself for La Republique before no one know La Republique don't buy it over. He don't quiet. He work now against our revolution. The same thing with success. Failure in Congo. God forbid say success. Failure in Congo come. He talk. Oh, Oyomojo speaking. The spirit of Oyomojo. We say, oh, do you want to get power? Do you want to talk here? Mo push me go cost la République. Before one know, he don't laugh for Yaoundé. He say my coat is better than that of Sako. So when I don't learn lesson and we don't learn lesson the hard way, Ambazonians will get for go through the hard way. Now whatever I see all the barristers, all the people they talk for TV for pays for la République, I know they shake my head. I need to be moved because I don't see a lot. We don't see people where they talk past them. They even get charisma more than them. They go join the Republic. So when they talk, I be quiet. You go hear person can't talk A today, tomorrow he can't talk B. He can't talk A today, tomorrow he can't talk B. Mr. Nanchop know the move. The Germans still as it is so. I need to be moved by all those talks. I need to be moved. Yes. Now lie. Like Republic if you play the game again with me, my brain a lie. They cannot play this game again with us Ambazonians. So it brings us back to Ayuktabe. We will not be knowing, we'll go push it ahead. Now a mistake that we'll get for corrector. So wait, I want to tell now. The biggest division for the revolution Ayuk Kosa. As they can make a parallel government. Suited today as we talk. People then do it, they don't be brainwashed. People then do it, they be lovey. They just go for. They just go and say they not be willing again for think rationally because their heart be too big for something more than their brain. Now why the way at the talk for all the small getting. If you want love the boy, but use your brain. Not say, oh, I love the boy, I love him, is this. No, bikini, use your head. If you overput your heart for something, you go die quick. Bikini, use your head. When I saw people the way they follow Ayuktabe, na they be love you. No be say they hate Ayoko. No be say they no say which way they do na bad thing. But now because they are so weak-minded, they see the truth. They don't be bought by the lies. You see, because their heart be over fall for you now. They see what you do, and inside their heart they know say what this man is doing is wrong. But on the other side, they shame for saying if you can't join we because they don't overcoach we. They don't talk bad about we. Now Ayuk they come now, they can't talk say he be sorry. It was a work of the devil. He need made a government enjoy, made a make unity. He want make unity now. Wait. When I ask you the question, how many of our Pekin they don't die because of this separation where Ayuk Julius Kosa? How many Pekin they don't die? People don't die. How many villages they don't be born? How many people where La Republic don't kill them? Because those who they don't go join Ayoki camp. Now they fight Nana against Dr. Sako and the IG. They need to fight again against La Republic. By so doing, they do all mischievous things. They go infiltrate what camps. They even talk so, oh, may they try, may they kill the generals and the fighters where they did loyal to Dr. Sako. They fail to forget, say, when they do and so, that the whole of Ambazonia they suffer. Not be Dr. Sako. Because we know we can't fight for this fight because of Dr. Sako. So because of the confusion, one group don't go in the support Nasisiko. Now they need to fight La Republic again. They don't say they are enemy Nasako. So when I see like SCBC, when I see what they do, SCBC, you know, they need to hack ABC La Republic or CRTV. They need to hack na ABC. Why? Because inside their mind, they want hot Sako, they want hot the IG, they want hot Chris Ano. They forget say they indirectly fight against Ambazonians. You see, when they do that thing, I swear they hack ABC. No man they talk about that thing again, but that's a treasonous act. Listen, if you do that kind of thing for National TV America, they will put you for hot seat, iron, electric, they kill you straight. Death penalty. So that tango and tango, even if you picking them or you grand picking them, even like 100 years to come, forget Ambazonia, we must put you for electric seat. We grilly, Tabanyang and the rest of them, we go put all them for electric seat. Death penalty for the treason where they don't commit. They be do and the things they do because they want to protect Ayuktabe. They do them because they want to guard their tribesman Ayuktabe. They do them because they want to support Ayuktabe Julius. But they don't know say they do them against Ambazonia. Listen, if you get power, you get power. You get power, you know a lot. Use your knowledge, use your power against La Republic. Now, at the time where we need any man we need to get power. I don't tell us, even Meximan, even Nyongo man, even Wishman, we need their wish now. We need their Nyongo now, we need their Mexian, their Juju now. Not be against what people, but not against La Republic. So any man where it is go use your own Mexian, Nyongo, evil, knowledge, or whatsoever now against another Ambazonians, it be automatically an enemy to Ambazonia. You see. So at the show now how this nonsense what Ayuk Julius cause it don't cause not only the deaths of people, it don't destroy the revolution to a certain degree, it don't cause a setback. When I know some for be today, if Ayok be the talk the same language with Dr. Sako, if La Republic want talk anything, Ayok to say, when I tell I be prisoner, I cannot discuss anything with you. When I go talk with my brother way there out there, Sako. But for back, Ayok go call Sako in and Sako they go talk, they plan. He say, my man, how far? That people don't call you. Now so they talk for me. Now so instead Ayok for be like was spy inside La Republic, where he manipulate them for day, send them say them can't talk because the truth I say no negotiation, not enough it be where we never tell me them move Ayok them, Pata sang them all them. They must move all our leaders for prison. We know they make no negotiation with La Republic, nothing where they don't move Ayok them and the rest them. Now they truth that's a statement of fact. They must move all our prisoners of war before we come into any negotiated settlement with La Republic. If not so, the war will continue even at 100 years' time. So that one began for being the insurance cut for Ayuktabe. He go no say, La Republic, do what you want to do. The war no go stop. The problem no go stop. Where we no move me. You must move me. Go me if you know that's why Ayuk with them make get sense. If we call Dr. Sako say pa as he does no. Anything that I talk, una put them. So it go be now La Republic go be on a tight seat. When I've once seen La Republic, because now they already be very desperate. Therefore, don't start talking and say, okay, may they release Ayok them, may they do this, may they do this. No. Instead, La Republic, the hope say now as it is so, they still fight because they look and say, Ayok Julius and the camp they fight for destroy Dr. Sako. La Republic too, they fight for destroy Dr. Sako. So, in other words, your enemy, my enemy. The enemy to your enemy is is your friend. You see. So they look and say Ayok and he come them, they fight Dr. Sako. La Republic is glad. It is glad. Where Eric Tato they can't talk all that dirty, that lie. La Republic is glad. It is glad. Because now they are aimed at say make discouragement come, make disappointment be, make chakara be, make confusion be, make the people that disagree, make they die. But these boys and forget when they do all these things, it has been at the detriment of the revolution where people did die, they did suffer. So this brings me now to the special message to Ayuktabe and the Koningi Mafia Group, KMG. Yes, the Coalition for Surrender. When I see them now, they come and they say they beg, they want peace, they want me unity be. Listen. Who don't think so? You don't like unity? It's just like that where they go, they say that scarf them. That one way, that Chief Makongo, Womanizer Makongo, a group where they sponsor them. Mark Beretta them and the rest them. Ashu Kingsley and the rest them. Where they give them small money for live for Yaman country. They go shit down, they take course like Chikris, they want make peace be, they want make unity where they go ambush like Chikris and ambushy. Fake people, evil people with evil intention. Now the same way they want to do are now AMBAZONIA. Because we know the past. Ayok, we come now talk say one make peace be, you want unity with Dr. Sako. Oh, because they look and say all attempts for destroy Dr. Sako and for destroy the government, it don't fail. Now that very Ayok be open him up to say he don't dismiss Dr. Sako, he don't bind the interim government of Dr. Sako, he don't go open your own interim government. Like who? Una action yourself, one man in Gushidan inside a small room for inside prison. He pass law, say he ban government of free people. Hey! Witchcraft is real, I swear. Mba. I say witchcraft is real. My person in chains, somebody in chains, an unfree man in chains. He go should answer some small dark room when word that they control you. When you want to go peace, now word that they control you. Tell one chop now word that they control you. He no get your own freedom. They want command people where they be free. He want ban them. He want ban an interim government. He go create his own government where he no be free. Instead for you for the seek for me so they will help you may be free. Ayok get wish. Ayok no, that man will be straight. That man will be normal human. If something is so, that man he ain't no correct. No, because I don't want to say I advise as them on who did deceive you. If people did deceive you, a man of that caliber, a father, a husband, a man of that caliber cannot reason. You go be deceived to the level where like I think Ngabo right and today say La Republic they just use them, just rape them, finish with them, kick them out. Now see the Republic do. La Republic they just use them, achieve the agenda, kick them out. And I say go be with Ayok Julius Tabe. Because look what did happen now for Franklin Jume. Now say go be with all of them. So the special message to Ayok Julius Tabe and the Koningi Mafia Group, 7 conditions before I open him up for talk about peace and unity or forgiveness, 7 conditions he get fulfill. I go open the line when I feel call, when I my number that for screen. When I feel call, when I give on own conditions, when I talk about the topic, because I know see one a very hot topic. But we Ambazonians, we don't want to talk about forgiveness right now. No. Say, we want make peace be, make unity be. Listen, if we don't bind the government of Dr. Sako, the government of Dr. Sako, we don't continue, it work. You don't open your own government, the Kondingi Mafia group. Yeah? Go concentrate for your mafia group. Go, you be open a group because you want lead and because you get a vision. Go follow your vision. I don't mind, no. If Ayuktabe and the Kondingi Mafia group, they do some mafia. They can't do some mafia, so boom, because we know say they be good and mafia. If I want to wake up tomorrow, they don't do some mafia, I guess we don't get independence. My brother, all will go glad. I believe say he want open his own interim government or his own mafia group because he be get a vision. He don't go as far as to make a vice president and the rest. Let him focus on his goal and his vision. He don't try now for almost 2 years. He never succeed. Now he wake up, come talk and say, oh, he want come join the group for Dr. Sako. When I not forget saying that these very people that don't go show up for meeting, they talk against the Swiss stocks. When they discover and say the Swiss stocks be true, they talk say wait, they say okay. They go pretend. Are you talking to people inside group? They say they go pretend with Ayaba. They say they go pretend now say they want to accept the Swiss stocks. When I not forget, even Ayaba will talk against the Swiss stocks. Mark Berata will talk against the Swiss stocks. Epom, they talk against the Swiss stocks. Now, they don't wake up, they say, oh, we want the Swiss stocks. They say, no, we'll go pretend say we demo will be part of the team for the Swiss stocks. When we go reach for day, we'll go create chakara, we'll go fight. They go look, we say we'll not be serious. You see what the guy that they play? So now when they don't first fight the Swiss stocks, they fight them, they look and say, we know they now they don't look and say the Swiss stocks they become stronger and stronger, and it can't start. They say, okay, more pretend say will be one piece. When I don't discuss even ADF and the egg of C, anytime they want to commit havoc, they go to say, okay, more make peace. They go do peace. They say, they want to make peace with General Chacha. They go make, when I want to see Efang go kill Chacha. They say, they want to make peace. Whenever they start bring that talk, say, more peace be, more unity be. No, say they get a negative agenda. This way, Ayok and the Kondingi Mafia group, they talk now say, more make unity, make peace be, more work together. For 1 year, you don't think some will work together. Before you want to go chakara the government and make your own government, you know be think for your head to more work together. After you don't go do all your atrocities, it don't lead to the death of what picking them, mommy them. People don't die. Fighters don't die as a result. Eric Tato, blood will for that picking here, they making it crazy sometime. When I hear it, they can't talk. He forget what you don't talk yesterday. He talk yesterday, say, oh, don't get Sakona bad man today, can't say Sakona good man. He just be confused. He just be confused because of blood. You see, wicked people. All the bad things should they talk against Dr. Sako and the interim government. They be talking for public. Listen, if you sin against me for public, no can confess for private. If you sin against me for public, if you be bold enough for sin against me for public, then be bold enough for confess for public. No come for back like Nicodemus, they come back say, oh, if it was the work of the devil, forgive me. This way when I see Ayok Julius started one doing in a gangs them. This one a mafia game. So condition number 1, I tell you, I want to give Ayuktabe 7 conditions. I must start give the condition now. When I click on the share button, also join. When I click on the share button, I must start give the condition. Condition number 1. Before Ayok go open him up, say want talk about anything, he get to dissolve completely that Kondingi Mafia group we don't go create away the disgrace for international community. Condition number 1. Ayok Julius Tabe, before he want talk anything, he must publicly write a letter of apology to the Ambazonian people and the international community, because he not only disgrace we, he also make a public shame of us in the international community. So for if they come now for back, one can make amends. No, he must go. Time he write that letter, he will create a parallel government, he coach Dr. Sako, he ban the interim government. That same interim government, we don't think we go this far. Bring we now, we don't say the Swiss stocks they come. That very Swiss stock where he fight them, he condemn them, we all surrogates them. They don't say now it can start by next month or by the end of next month. They come now, they do it, it back. Say he want peace, he want this. You see. So, Papa and Mommy them. I want to understand, fellow Ambazonians. I want to understand, fellow Ambazonians. So wait, we no go give up. Would they now so? Would they strong? So any man we don't live free, go be do your own thing. We don't come this far without them. Listen, this interim government under Dr. Sako, it don't come this far without Ayuktabe. It don't come this far without all of them. Nikapo Daniel Ayaba, Tapang Ivo, Evitato, without them, the revolution will spoil. We don't come this far without them. So we don't need them now. You know, for Bakwere, we got some country talk, some country story. You might tell this story. My grandma maybe tell you the story. Some bet Bakwere put if you understand, you can say why. Say why? Mo go do my talking for English, not for the year. Say time for farm. They will call and say, me go do farming, You know, go one come for go do farming. My grandma maybe they tell we. Say they go tell me go do farming. He said, no, you know where? Say after they can say, why Jano, me go do harvest. Why harvest and nourish? They say me go do harvest. He say, I'm going to go there. That time you see, we say, I go try camo. Time for work. They always get complaint. That way the revolution be hot last year. Problem be there. Turbulence be there for the revolution. Against the interim government. Even some there be there say interim government. What are they disappear. They run. When trouble there, they run. People there who will stand, will fight. We don't overcome all those challenges now. We don't be the revolution. They go ahead. All in waka. They don't come now. They say, oh, one can make peace. We go yes one day with the come now. We know see say now waiting the rest of waka fine. We don't come now for the expected end for the revolution. We know see so even some activists where they don't disappear. People like cuckoo. The rest they want and we don't see them for long. Now the rest say green light don't be. When I was so active, when I never hear for long, like 2 years, some person will never see. He go just wake up. Mark Berat away. He don't say he don't give up for Facebook. He need talk for Facebook again. He don't give up on the revolution. Now he don't discuss and say, oh, Sako and the IG, they don't work with the good team. He don't come back. He don't start talk. He don't. When I see what I tell now, time where the hardship be there for the revolution, time of the difficult moments, they run, all of them run. Eric, that go take money for the Republic. He said, no, the way the CDT, it don't spoil. When I see Capo Daniel, the worker, he said, are we a people? Oh, God. It's a revolution. It's Ambazonia. When I just forget about independence, when I hear that time that their language that. But today, with the revolution, we don't come up. We don't fight like Republic. We resist. I remember even last year for the revolution. When I be even television, when I be see if such a Chris no can talk once, he can talk. Who they can talk? All team be just dead. All Ambazonians they don't lost hope. But some of we will come and say no, we not give up now. We don't come this far. Now me self, I wake up. I say no. I be don't be for background and wash. I say but now we don't go this far. If I allow the boat sink, all we go die. I say a lie. I stand up. Come a UN. He wake up. Now people now they get the revolution heart. Yes, people now they come up now when they say difficult moments need difficult people. They say tough moments need or require tough people. Yes, now we the tough ones that will come. We say La Republic no fit play the game. We know the game. We stand strong with these people. We stand strong with the revolution. Today, all the enablers they don't fall. We say them there. The Eric will be knock his chest. A poem. It say it be King Kong. We say they say be rocky be sumo. We say today. I don't crush it in way. I don't expose all that manipulative, mischievous strategies. What I did today? If you go buy another view for social media, if you buy view, buy likes, you see, for please the emptiness. It show you there will say vacuum inside your heart. It be so empty. A man of no small-minded crook. It show you how empty and gullible it be. If you go buy view, buy likes, now for make me feel better. Because deeply inside, it no say it don't lost them. Ambazonians don't spit it out. Because of the arrogance and evil, and because of the blood money, we don't go touch them for the Republic. Papa and Mommy them. Now them we come now where we don't fight. The interim government don't fight. We don't fight. Come the far. They look and I say, oh, I'm going to go there. But we must say, the can say one can for harvest. The beg now say the one can join the team for go for Switzerland. Now then deny the Switzerland no, but the beg now the one can join the team. Ambazonians there. We get for remain focused. First condition for Ayuktabe Julius. He must dissolve that nonsense and he must make a public letter of apology to the international community and to all Ambazonians publicly. The same way we write letter, talk against Dr. Sako, write and say ban the IG and the rest. That very IG don't prove today for Ambazonia say na he be formidable and na he be capable. So Ayok Julius, he calling mafia group, he must dissolve him. He no get only for dissolve him privately. He must write the open letter, acknowledge his mistake in the publicly condemn all those things. And he must make sure say all the letter that he write and the way he write letter against Patasan, all those letters, he get to write a counter letter against that publicly. The first condition that. Condition number 2, Amazonians on a key call. Una say today na Elma mo talk na Amber voice. Una mo give una own condition for you. All we mo give a condition for you. A condition number 1 that. Bind that Konigi Mafia group nonsense. We don't create for day. Say they be waiting, Konigi matter. We no one see that nonsense. We no one see that nonsense. I the way this answer will get some color with the call. Then I go take the color. I just say we'll get people where they call. Ma take the color. So that I hear what you the color will get for tell you. Okay. I start say people don't say they hungry for call. I say I didn't only for condition number 1. Never even enter number 2. I will get 7. People don't start call. Well, maybe some person will call your own today like my own. Ma take the call away down the line. I hear what you get for tell you. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Hello, Nanchop. How you doing this morning? Thank you.
Yes, I did find my brother. Yes, you did call. Yeah. We don't have we give them a condition. Condition for.
Yes. For... I want just tell you now one reason, my 2 cents all the time. Because Ayuktabe, he no be straight. Because he be for prison and again his conscience be in prison. So he be totally confused man. Why conscience be in prison? The conscience be in prison because since they be catching the things the way they be know the bad things the way don't do all line up, if the check say or those things then they will be exposed. Now the thing that make them where he want to hang again for government with the people them, the check say the fit don't take over and then all those things they will just go away. For till you say he be in prison and consciously in prison again, if you not say why you go come out prison for go negotiate something, then go come back for prison again. You know say that man don't die, he says no day again. If he's supposed to talk say una move me here, then una must make sure say I know they come back. But you know to do that one now my way don't lose sense. So this my own condition now say I feel just talk now may they listen for you what you way they talk. And then we put the quarantine, now all that, and then forget, begin to observe you because we feel make and so many things they hide we will not know. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. That call I don't give you own condition. Now I don't read some condition where some person to write if you see Kemi I should write and wait in match to wait to talk. Condition number 1, open apology to everybody. We go put that one. Kemi, I go put your point under condition number 1. Say open apology. Yes. I see some person the call. I'm gonna take the caller. Yes, hello. Welcome to Amber Voice, sir. Oh, hold on. Yes, I see you the call from ground 1, you the call directly. So you go talk quick so that me I create no finish. Would hear you?
Yeah, so I would watch you live.
Okay, you watch me by Facebook or by satellite?
Yes. No, by Facebook. I will be very happy to hear with the top talent, all these people there. Keep it up.
Wonderful. So, what will be your own condition you want to what you want to contribute today?
After the first 2 conditions, they say he go apologize, he go dissolve that government, apologize, he go back to go right for LGA.
Yes. What? That's great. So you do with that two condition then. Hello? Okay. Yeah. Wait, I don't lose that caller from ground 1. So we'll go continue. Yes. Okay, ma give condition number 2 because at the way me when I call when I give a condition me no be done I'm only Mr. Nanchop talk. Do one amber voice. Condition number 2. Ayuk Julius Tabe must publicly tell we Ambazonians wait he be the do for Naira with what other leaders and we make and they can't catch them like chickens. He no go talk for some person, make the person can't tell we. We don't hear Ayuk Julius, they make audios them. We don't hear he talk for meeting them. We don't see the right letter, the signed document. That means if he talk, he go make am for audio, he tell we. They go also write am publicly, publish am. Why? If you go for Nigeria where they go make and they cash all our people, wait till they do for day. He go tell we for a mop. No be say go tell some person when the person can't tell we because tomorrow he go can't say no, that person be talk that or no be. See, I don't want play with game. If you want tell people the lie me they can't tell we so that tomorrow he go to say no. Did you hear me say that? You say oh, now the person A talk. He will say but he's the one who said it. Did I say it? He said it. That was his own opinion. He go change police talk. One may come off a mop. One hear a voice. He will tell what he go do for Nigeria. We make an catch. So I get the next call on the line. People that they call when I feel call for WhatsApp to it be cheaper. I see some person they call me right from US, Silver Spring. Someone take the call. Yes, hello. Welcome to Amber Voice with Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, good day, Mr. Nanchop. This is Sami Anyam calling from Maryland, USA.
Hello, sir. Welcome on board.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, would hear you, Papa?
Yeah, I see you trying to. Yeah, I was watching your show some couple of minutes ago about conditions that Mr. Ayuktabe will have to fulfill before talking anything about unity. Yes, unity is what we have been, clamoring for ever since the revolution started. And I know that unity is a pillar for this revolution to succeed. Yes, he has erred. He has erred by creating another faction of the IG. And it is time they realize themselves they need to come back if they really want to come back. So, for condition number 1, in my perspective, he will have to draft a public apology to the Ambazonian people. Then he will have to dissolve his cabal of Konegi IG. Then he will have to urge his surrogates to preach unity henceforth if he really wants to this unity to be something that he's opting for. He will have to call on all his surrogates to start preaching unity henceforth.
I think that point.
What I think he must have to do.
Yes, I think that point. We must push that point to under point 1. All we use apology and restitution as one package. Where we say inside apology and restitution, they not go only doctor, oh, we'll be sorry. No, they go confess and they go repent. I will go take them for 1 year probation before any mix up. 1 year probation. When you say that 1 year probation, they go to preach not only positivity and unity as you talk.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, because we don't just apology. You don't just write an apology and we accept the apology. We need to really find out if the apology is genuine.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find out if the apology is genuine. Like you said, we'll have to put them on monitor to see if the apology that they will tender is really genuine. Because as you rightly said, when they're about to strike something negative, they come with this notion of peace. Yes, we want peace, but we must be watchful, because these guys have created a lot of havoc as far as this revolution is concerned. Peace, unity is what we seek, but we must be very watchful what they really want. If they are coming genuinely, we welcome them. Like you said earlier, if there is any other way around from them about freeing Ambazonia, we will also welcome. It should not, it should be. We are all fighting. We have the same coin, even though we may have different views, but we have the same coin. And that same coin is to free Ambazonia. If they come out with a strategy that will free Ambazonia, we will all welcome it. That's it. There is no two ways about that. We will all welcome their strategy to free Ambazonia. But for now, the Swiss initiative is what we have on the table. If they have any other thing apart from the Swiss that will free Ambazonia, we are all welcoming.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Wonderful contribution from
that. A lot of bloodshed, a lot of blood. We really need to stop this bloodshed at all costs. Then I will also want you guys to hasten up with this Amber World Draft so that we sit down and re-strategize on what to do to prevent bloodshed on ground zero. It's really shaking. It's getting out of hand.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling Amber Voice. Stay tuned. Yes, I get the second caller already. Next caller already day live. We'll take the next caller too for the other line. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Hello, Mr. Nanchop. Greetings.
Greetings, sir.
Yes. I want to give my own small contribution, say, to conclude with, after when every other condition will not be met, me, Mr. Tabe Ayuk, fit accept, say, may the arm of justice to reign on ye. As a good example, it could be one of the conditions that. Because I know the family, if they apologize for Ambazonians and today, he get for the apologize, a special apology for the Peking from Gabo, or for Bali, or all the people that don't suffer for Sika, he greed. I call it EB and ingrate. I'll be very sorry, say my words.
No, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Yes, you're right.
To an extent, he don't be an ingrate, and that attitude don't cost a lot. Wait till he go be there. So me accept to say justice to feel rain on ye. Because as an Ambazonia, as a leader of Ambazonia, you too an Ambazonia with justice to give a prevail.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Wonderful contribution. Which way then I say country people as we talk? Plenty people they call and they give their opinions. See, you see, the amount of people where they don't die for the revolution because of the irresponsibility and the irresponsibleness of Ayuk Julius Tabe, it make we without a doubt for believe say the man be worse than the devil. It make we without a doubt for not say all Ikabal and the people then, because listen, the amount of people they don't kill them for the generals them, fighters them, people they don't die due to the acts and actions them for this internal enablers them, it be worse than the one where La Republic kill them for battle. When La Republic go for go attack our boys them, you know the fish succeed because the boys are strong and they know their quarter, they know their roots them. You see how? So the people where La Republic even kill them for battleground, it no reach the one the way these people they don't kill them, internal enablers them, Ayuktabe and the gang them, they don't kill them. Because they don't deceive the boy them. Okay, look what it happened. Okay, I get the caller. I'm gonna pick the caller. Okay. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice. Hello. If you call, I beg. That person will call when you get some small picking for your profile picture. I don't pick your call 2 times. You need to talk. Why did you drop owner enabler? If you be so you call, talk with me for your phone. I know you did listen for me from your laptop or your computer or whatsoever. But it come a little bit later for your computer. So when you call me, talk with me for your phone, I beg. Then listen for me for your phone. So, country people, as I want to talk with me and Papa them, I want back when I say, we got to remain focused. Because the people that they want to talk about unity today, may they first go bring the beginning where they don't make them, they don't die through their actions of irresponsibility. I hear the call I don't call it, say they must. The call I don't call it, say they must ask for forgiveness, they must ask for apology, a good thing. You see? But maybe because person just ask for apology, me say you just take it back. Okay, if apology alone correct, may I ask you a question? Your ex-boyfriend? Yes. Your ex-boyfriend? All the bad, if he can ask you today, say just be sorry for all the bad you done, you just take it back. Or your ex-man. If you just can't talk today, say he be sorry for all the bad, you just take it back, bring her inside house. Or for all the things they don't do them. You don't even know what I don't change. Not you just say, oh, I be sorry for all the bad. You just take it, bring inside house. You start give access to your bank account, give access to your money, all your thing. You go do them. If you don't fit do them for your private life, why you want them more do them for national level? Now, what I talk say, there must be, we must scrutinize them. Because they don't say their actions of irresponsibility, it don't go nowhere, it don't go now, they don't go jam for war. German, we can say Zakase. They don't come back now. They come back now. So now, the one find all way now for say they must come back for come join. Before I go for the number 3, I get the call on the line. Here wait till you get for talk. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, I share for the good work what you do.
Thank
stand
you.
for your back, we hold you strong. I want just give my own suggestion. Ayuktabe, if don't be a leader, and he don't make a lot of mistakes. So wait when me I think now say, it need, just as you talk, it need for write an open letter of apology for Ambazonians. I support the other brother where he say it need for write individual apologies for the other places where they be affected through his action them. Then he own surrogates them need to write an open letter of apology to the IG. But we need to dissolve that own IG will get up. All the surrogates they need to write an open letter to the IG, especially the one the way they coach Sako, where they coach Dr. Sako. They need to write an open letter. Then after they don't do all that, what they get to do, they get to stay mute until reach Boya. Now my suggestion that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
they get
much.
to stay mute until they reach Boya. But if they get any information, inside where they get up someplace, President Sako need for get he need to form a clique. Man, not say clique. He get to get another group. I don't know how he go present, how he go call them. When are the people then that maybe people that inside the cabinet, but when he trust them, like for example, like activists then like Wuna, if he get any information, may pass and through Wuna group, Wuna need to go shido, deliberate, ask the necessary questions them. When Wuna need to ask them for that for them before any information will come out. Because Dr. Sako needs to get trustworthy people then. They will get some vital information, yes. Well, how they will channel that vital information? Make it find a group of activists then. When a serious activists them. Bring them together, make they connect with them. So if they get any vital information, they pass that through that through and then they go from there. This is an order one get up first.
Okay, Mama. Thank you, Mama. We don't hear you. Wonderful. That's great. So, country people, condition number 3. I like Ambazonians because they're wonderful people then. Ambazonians will be too good-hearted, but we have to be wise. Because when I understand, say most girls where you see some small girl and so get fine like number 2 orange. You know number 2 orange shine where don't ripe. Eh? Now so get fine. But the girl, you know, get sense for handle relationship. Then the job book he had anyhow. In fact, boy, they just toasty anyhow. Toasty. Because the girl he had too soft. Boy go do some bad thing. Boy go even go sleep with his friend. The boy will come tomorrow. The girl will go cry. The boy will come tomorrow. Will fly, baby. It was a work of the devil. Forgive me, baby. It was a work of the devil. I will never do it again. Okay, baby. You see, the girl will take the boy. So you promise you will never do it again. Yes, I will never do it again. Before the girl will know, the boy don't take his next friend. He'll wipe him again. So you get for learn, forget a strong heart. You say, I don't forgive you, but these are the conditions. Now that's what we talk today for you. I get the next caller on the line. I bring the next one more here. Oh, what have I done? Hold on, please, caller. Yes, hello, caller. Welcome on board.
Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Comrade Sammy calling from Germany, really.
Okay, Mr. Sam, we hear you. What's
your
contribution, pa?
Yeah, my contribution I say, Mr. Nancho, I want really try for beg and for please for one thing. They want to understand, say people they die for Ground Zero and not stop for the mislead people with false information. I've been an independent. Yeah.
What you mean by wuna? Wuna be wuna?
You first your platform first. I'll be independent.
Because we just say we give freedom for person to call for you to talk. You know me say any Jack and G go join the call for you to talk nonsense. I mean we need to allow those fools them. Where they kill our people that for Ganzo. All na know. Now for come for social media for can create confusion. What we talk for here? It concern Ambazonians and this is a fact. Say false information. What to be false information? So what to be the right information when you get them? Can't give we as you get right information. Nonsense. Now when I follow now they put a kind of support Ayuktabe they do all the nonsense when you do them. Say you give Ayuktabe all to a bit tangible. Ayuktabe no dissolve government. Ayuktabe never create confusion for the revolution. You just are we fools? You say false information. What to be false about that? Say Ayuktabe. So you see how support is stupid. Now the false information I say Ayuktabe don't create government. The ones that deny that they go use some tactical things. Say no, he created a group. It was not a government. What he created was a group. Now they kind of fools them. Though they come up now with a different narrative. So no, what he did was just even a group. How you do get vice president? Vice president of a group, eh? It is the question say His Excellency President. Nonsense. He get ambassador already sent all over. Now, for if this person, this kind of person, some of you, if you want to call, just be careful because I will grind you. I need to think nonsense. I need to think nonsense because I open line everybody call. You need coffee to talk nonsense. Yeah, while people are dying on gas, you know how many people don't die for this revolution because of this nonsense. Why Ayuktabe in the Kondingi put they do am. People when they go shoot down with La Republic, they call our fighters them for video, for see their faces. How Ayuktabe they do get number for fighters when they inside prison for the enemy? Who does that? Who's general for army? They go release secret for a fighters them when they inside prison, when they inside the army camp. A fool like the one. If I go take the number, I put them for public, make the same. Me Ambazonian the deal with you. You go to the corner of Germany here, you get lucky, I don't know side there. I can't fit deal with you for the nonsense. Some of them I make it thing because you never reach when a family them. Because people that die for ground zero, mommy that they lost their picking, people they die. When I there, because when I feel call, it's cheap. Primitive people them because call cheap for anybody. You just call is what Ayuktabe did, is it wrong? Is it right? And now you are telling us we are misinforming the people as though he never dissolved the government, he never created all this confusion that has led to the death of so many people. And then you run your mouth for here, you talk say misinformation. Nonsense. May God not punish you. I know they did nonsense. When I do some kind of thing, I feel man really man talk some kind of talk where you know man is supposed to talk as human. Make man sin against God. People they die, people they die for people they already talk, so people are dying. Some people then they one they talk say they for Germany here. People then they for ground zero now, they never get Gary for drink today. Brothers and sisters, they never get Gary for drink. Gary and granite for drink, they don't get them. You do royal more for Germany, you take heart fear. Maybe work time you don't even get them. You do for Arbeitslos, you live for Arbeitslosengeld. You can't royal more for social media because if you call for free call with German, they help you. Some of them would work for you for the Germany, they do money, they can't help you now to picking them when I leave. Nonsense. Ambazonia, forgive me. Now just say, and I hate foolish people them. I hate people the way they don't get conscience for their life. So the kind of man go call for support Ayuktabe for this nonsense you do. Number 3 thing where Ayuktabe for do now must. These are conditions we are giving. We need a Becky. Now if the Beck say one unity, no be who. Now Ayuktabe send people they can't say one unity. He Beck. Now he's the one begging. Now who? Now me I go contact you. No, he the example me contact we. Now interim government go contact you. As a matter of fact, it was Ayuk who distanced himself from the interim government. He said don't ban Dr. Sako. He don't ban the interim government. The documents are out there. Go and read it for yourself. But that very interim government, we don't ban them. Now he send people. Now he come today. Say one come, may they make unity, may they make peace, may they make. See when you ban them, you the beg today. So you want to go join them again. Just like your brother, the one you want to look and say na a poem he brother. A point where you run him up, this is he go back to they say one can unity. You talk say Dr. Sako no get unity, no get acceptance with the international community. You say the interim government not be recognized. Then you can't talk American government. You say FBI for America, it investigate Dr. Sako for bribery. It investigate the interim government. Then you talk at the same government for America, give them 2 million. Are you not a fool? Now who they make misinformation? You call FBI for sure. Say FBI. How far I don't go the FBI investigation? Then you can't talk say, oh, Dr. Sakoti and the interim government they thief $2 million. Then you can't talk say no, now 1.4 million. Who are you fooling? Some of you are devils. Devils impersonated. Because when I don't lie to when I conscience don't be blood. When I don't even know when they lie, when they talk the truth again. You guys are lost in your own lies. All of you, this EPOM and all this Konigi Mafia group, Coalition for Surrender, all of you, this South African cabal, you guys are lost in your own lies. When I don't lost, when person talk lies, you tell lost. You don't know what you're talking, you don't confuse. Now so then they. Now then they support Eric Tato Epom. He can tell them say Sako thief 2 million. He can say American government investigate Sako for the money wey thief am. He say Irene Guadon cop FBI. He talk Chris Ano arrested. All can lie. From January to February, talk lies with then today, he can tell you another lie. Say that very FBI and the American government, we don't interrogate Sako, we don't arrest Sako, we don't take Sako wholly for it investigating because of corruption. He give it 2 million. Who does that? Which government? Even the German way they if you do that kind of nonsense for you. That's why when I just dull. You go shit down for Germany, you take heart fear, Abba is losing guard. People like would wake up, walk. You know how much money they cut from me every month? You feed your whole family for the Germany. You go shut down for you take phone, you call say you want to talk nonsense. Try that nonsense again for you. I know expose you. Nonsense. I get a different color on the line. I take him for a good point number 3. That point number 3 trunk for my mop. Yes. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, the German steel.
Yes, pa.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, Paul.
This is Conditions.
Yes. Would you hear you, pa? Chaka went away.
Well, you know, say me, I'm not going to always tell you for thank you for the great job you do and for the people of AMBAZONIA. And before I always talk, I always like to encourage AMBAZONIA and then say, whenever you come online, when you take the duty and the responsibility to share your video so that this good message will educate us, make the message when they to us, when they go to other people. So now the urge of AMBAZONIA when they're listening to you right now, when they share the video, I'm going to press some love signs so that those who will come for the blocking the page, it will be possible. Facebook will start saying the community like this information will pass out. So we're going to press some love sign now for our brother Nanchop. Now, I want to give you my own point as my dear brother. Say we take into consideration what we look at very well. For instance, one of the most corrupt institutions in National. So let be corrupt from the top to the bottom. Everybody be corrupt, and I know that from those people people don't work. So that man be involved into corruption. It be like the sinking inside the oil of corruption, bring it out. It be covered with corruption from head to toe. So now be very, very careful. Now, when I talk so, you did laugh at my attention and look at it very well.
You did talk true, boy, you talk true.
Now, take from the beginning. LCBC, that our first corporation we will try to create an LCBC. Sisiko Ayuktabe, it show how it be corrupt. It will put on for year and Milan their name. When we AMBAZONIA and the LCBC.
Thank you.
When we say I talk to this section for year, I contribute money for opening that television channel. But that gentleman, he put on for under he and Milan their name. If that television station can't be like CNN or BBC, we not get no right onto that television. We will be an AMBAZONIA for their own. It will be like private property. So I want an AMBAZONIA example. Before we want to consider whatever. So once they apologize and forgive it, they don't take that person again closer to you. Be very careful. We have to be very careful. If we accept the apology, we will not put any measure for say to bring it closer to us. No, accept the apology. It is there. Yes. Now we'll go again. Look for his salary. We will give at least $6,000. The vice president will give $3,000. A non-existent vice president, that gentleman will take that money, never harm inside his pocket, including his own.
Yeah.
I tell God, I don't give him an option image for this man. You see, the person will be made a mistake for saying we be excited, we want a leader, so we just fall into it without making a background check. Now, true is not come. Even that same thing, so when they have themselves for some LG, then now we, as I said, the IG, they try to clean her up. Okay. Now, I don't talk about that salary. If you look for my chief to Boya, that gentleman is still sabotage my chief to Boya through Brother Tabenyan, Ellen Akonji, and the other lady. They sabotage my chief to Boya. Those are all, and then part of the money sit there with them. And when assuming that money will be used for paying lawyer, we win case for them.
That's
and
right.
that case will go full up. By the time we don't restore our independence, Nigeria government will pay because we win that case. You understand?
Yes.
But that gentleman is sabotage my chief boya. He contribute in the early part of them when they come talk by life for people then. So when I consider that, they want to consider, we want to look at very well. When I look the pro and cons for somebody before I consider something. Okay, if we create a parallel government, the time way would demonstrate for United Nations. When United Nations get meeting, we want to talk about our issue, but they want to put pressure. That gentleman will create a parallel government for sure how divided it will be. And that time, it will be like the team like with the show and say will be divided. It will really go show and very well. If that man be meaning good enough for the people, my example and sister, all these scenarios why the name of so now. When I know that man be over interest for your own private interest, not the people. From the SCBC, the magic to sabotage, the salary, the parallel government, then easily reject partisan. When a partisan is giving power, he reject partisan step down, give it power. But this gentleman reject partisan. When I look at very well, partisan be almost a lonely one of prison. This gentleman, he won't give illumination, he won't apologize for Kanto. What is Kanto? What is Kanto? The apologies out there is not something that somebody don't talk to, the mistake people. A bit written, we saw it is there written. When this guy go manipulate people that for community, they won't write an apology letter to Kanto. Who is Kanto? Look how this man humiliates me. So let us be very careful, my dear brothers. Me, I need to look where man can cry out. I need to look at men. I need to look at the actions then. Now, I beg, I'll give me like 2 minutes again. Now, then they don't take, then the lies and all, he lies say, he tell Dr. Sako and Chris Anu, what it happen, what he take them from Naira Hotel. Then, before I go to Naira Hotel, now we will be contributing money, we'll give this Super Ayuktabe, we'll tell me go America, maybe do well tour. Now we will give money, now we'll pay transport, we'll pay for all the family. I will tell you where you go for day, make it ask a dollar for day, make your family not come out of Nigeria because not a safe place. But that man come out for America, 1 year sitting in Nigeria, we don't even know. Even I will give money, we don't know how we pay all the things, we don't even know. But today he can talk how he tell Sako, he tell Chris Anu. What can I like that? So we're going to be very careful before we consider something, man. Make some man look at the just when man bite that she will not fear, she bite it, knows not fear kata. I'm telling you, we'll be very careful. Now, they take and get to start with sabotage Swiss stock. Tell me this Swiss stock come, our president, a call that a BB fat eye Yerima. A tell say, my brother, something don't come, more better, no CBT no. These people that do not participate, they want to a long letter that will reject the issue. When that Swiss stock, now for the way they go, she don't talk to a problem in a very diplomatic way. But because if you not go for that Swiss stock, if you not be accepted, and they will talk say, we don't want peace. We don't want to negotiate.
That's right.
Level we that way. But this man, whether I say he be myopic in his thought or I don't know, but me and one of the fearless leaders around AMBAZONIA ever better for this movement. He reject them. Now, another point again, what I have again for you, I say, he accept that Republic in national dialogue. He accept that Republic in national dialogue. That one not for a favor, or not for favor for a disadvantage.
Hold on. That's a very good point. Come and sit here, hold on.
And for all Ayuktabe surrogates them, one of the claims that Ayuktabe is a president. President for whose country? How president for your country? He go to accept national dialogue of another country about it. Another country within a territorial boundary. Go get their national nation. National means a nation. Then he go accept them. Ayuktabe is a fool, Masa. Continue, bro.
No, he go accept the national dialogue. With Santo, na testimony, and then for the he talk say he received letter from the Yerima, from the Ayuktabe's wing, he go give for the Republic. Now the reason why they give them, one on a private status or on a considerable status. I don't forget the status. Now we start to talk am. Even any part of the tank crier, he talk am against say he encourage when they go for day. Now something, my brother. See where even American government don't talk say UN. Your opinion talks about dialogue between a sham. But the people, the man cannot go accept them. We must not say the thing going to correct road. Be careful. Now I will shut down, Papa, thank you for this time. I will shut down for talk say, make we, now philosopher and the way they talk say we people of color we get problem because we use our emotion for operate. So let us put that thing in shame. Let us not use our emotion. Let us use our brains. Let us use our thought. Let us use fact. Let us use critical thinking. No emotion. No emotion. We will behave like the Western people. They do not fact for them for they take a decision. Whether their brother or their sister or whoever, we will follow fact. The fact that say Ayuktabe is a liability to this revolution. He's not an asset. So let's put him aside. Whether he can apologize or not apologize, the IG is doing well. Let's fast forward. Even when good, make it just sit down quiet, maybe even observe it the way the IG do. We will not even waste our time for get any thought of any consideration for it because it will be a bad thing for us. Thank you very much. I've been sure it will take much time. God bless my brother. AMBAZONIA, when I keep sharing this, my brother, Iron Steel of Germany. This is video. Thank you very much. God bless AMBAZONIA. Show me the revolution. Ciao.
Ciao, boy. Wonderful caller. Yes. Now, point number 3, I don't ever keep on a wait. We'll still get 7 for go. We'll get 4 for go. Point number 3, listen. Just like my brother talk, we know say Ayok be deep rooted inside all the mafia where don't take place. So Ayok must make sure say for all the money, caller, hold on. We have another call on the line. Hold on. All the money we don't collect them. Scapa all the money we he collect with time inside power. Before he must do an open audit. I don't tell them say all leaders the way they call themselves they be leaders them. As they claim say they be leaders them, they must do it the way a leader they do. They don't talk to Dr. Sakwa and the IG don't do audit. All the way that they collect money, they must do an open audit. Open, yes. For AMBAZONIA people, then point number 3 that I get a call on the line. More year to where this will come in. Hello, welcome to Amber Voice.
Hello, Mr. Nanchop. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, this is another woman, Iron Steel in Germany. So that useless Ijagan man we just called, maybe he's even under refugee status in this country. We feed him after leaving 10 kids in Cameroon, 4 kids here in Germany. It is our tax monies. Take down that number. We'll go crush it inside this country. We'll show you say that your tribalism. Thank God to live in all buying you put it this way. Live in all buying you put it, they follow wrong things. But that useless man, because he wear trousers, he call himself man. When we know it for this Germany, we show it.
Correct.
And God say you responded correctly to him. Why didn't he call again and talk if he can talk? That is useless tribalism. In any case, Ayuk, they say let the lying dogs lie. Ayuktabe would die cabal for Yaoundé. Make the shit on quiet. We still have to think a lot, even to tell them to apologize. That is not even enough. People have died. Pregnant women, children, babies. It is too much. The blood is too much. And it's still even going on because of those idiots. And then the so-called one, the other one called Eric Tato with a mouth like the anus of a female cow. Let him come and talk again. Look, in Germany, I will not accept such stupid man, you people. Will not take them here. Will not take that. They should do that back home and in America, but not here in Germany. Will not take it for a second.
Well,
so in short, with the apology, we are not ready for that even. We have to give them the conditions, and I think it's going to be even too many conditions. And even if at all they will be fulfilled, we still have to deal with them with a very long spoon.
Thank you.
Because they are out to destroy. We shouldn't trust them for a second. Those people are devil. More than even devils. So thank you very much, and continue your good work.
Thank you, ma'am. Wonderful. Good night. So, yes, country people, I want to make someone to make clear. Any man, listen, you know, see it, a poem they do for America. If you say Europe, see, my name is Mr. Nanchop. I be the German still. I need the joke. If you say Europe, any country for the Europe, including the Germany, Paddy Asanga because my show maker they wanna know it's they doing now. So if they for this will no type in neck. I don't know if look if you say Europe, the key what people for Ground Zero, you want to make that ping. No be America this so. I see a rapport of America, a poem to make that nonsense. I don't think after this travel ban at the America, I will teach you now what they do. Action. But if you dey inside Europe, you open your dirty mop for one make a mockery of the blood of the people of Ambazonia. You go feel the full weight of Mr. Nanchop. I promise you. I'm talking of English, me hear am. I get the next call on the line. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Yeah, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, sir.
Yes, which I want to talk about Mr. Ayuktabe Jr. Be say, for me, I don't need no apology for Ayuktabe Julius. Me, Ayuktabe Julius, stay inside that prison. We, the people of Southern Cameroon, will go for dialogue table. We will free all our prisoners of war. Ayuktabe Jr. will be like any other normal citizen. We don't need any apology from him for what he don't do for our people. That's my own contribution that.
Okay, wonderful. Bro, yes, we don't hear one call away call to say you know one see, and if you understand, we want Amber Voice people they get right for call they talk with their mind. You see, so long as they face the facts, you need to call for one child to twist the facts. Oh, I said I go fit talk my points today. Man, just pick the caller there. I said already the next caller already there line. Do you want to call? I think from Switzerland. Hello, caller, welcome on board.
Yeah, that's the German steel.
Yes, sir.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend, wie geht's dir?
Mir geht's ganz gut, super. Ich bin ganz stark und brav.
Okay. Okay, das sehe ich schon. Also, ich muss hier auf Englisch reden. It is so, Ranancho, I want to thank you first because there's nothing we can do as Ambazonians if we not get, inspired and revolutionize people like when I will be authentic. At the IT field, we get what we call AAA, authentication, authorization, and accounting. It's a setup of authentic to identify maybe a server through a switch or a router. So I use this analogy or this setup for make we Ambazonia understand one thing, for understand what to be revolution. For revolution, any person will call for the duty to serve the people must be authentic. Now one thing that when you be authentic, the authority they now when are the people will be granted to you limitlessly. That say you don't get no limit to extend your power because as your authenticity don't prove.
That caller. So, yes, country people, my elaborate for the point number 3. I say, Ayuktabe must make sure, say, he call in, he give an open audit for all the money we don't collect them. Yes, point number 3, for the money we don't collect, he must get an open audit. Just like Dr. Sako, His Excellency Dr. Sako, also be do an audit. So I think we'll get a caller back on the call. I'll give you 1 minute for roundup. So that we continue, sir.
Okay, Brananja Sabidi talk. So if you see all this AAA, Mr. Ayuktabe not be authentic anymore. So he not get access for the people.
Yeah.
So he not be authorized.
Okay.
And he not need any accountability anymore from Mr. Ayuktabe.
Talk say, we hear you. Get 30 more seconds for roundup. Papa, roundup, we hear you.
Okay. My point is say in reality, we don't need Mr. Ayuktabe. He must be redundant because for revolution, if you get people at heart, you are not trained to be a revolutionary. You are born to be a revolutionary. So if you don't be a revolutionary leader and then you not be authentic anymore, there is no room for accountability. The only thing we'll get for listing now, if we really want for go Goya as fast as possible, any man we don't get worried, any man we don't make nonsense when our leader, he not be accountable for we again. We don't get no room. If he asks for apology as he asks, if he accept the apology, but not say they accept the apology, say me be accountable to us, or me gets authority towards us, or he find he in a position where be authentic. No. He must be redundant. So now all thing that I want me Ambazonia to understand, because if we don't work on that perspective, we will still fall again the same trap way our forefathers they fall, like Foncha and all the rest. Yes. We don't need anything from them.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful contribution. I think I get the next caller on the line. He'll call on directly. I will just get him in over spell. Yes, they want to show from the US. Okay, hello caller, welcome on board.
In German, say, salute you. Thank you for everything you only do. I will just tell one thing because of a UK confusion. About 5,000 people don't die. And because of that, I think at this moment, the apology will not be of any importance because we don't reject it. So if the Republic like, me keep it, and the rest of it will keep it for life. But I want to say so, Ayuktabe will be one of the first person on earth to get 2 life sentences. Because with the wait the day, we will fight. The day the Republic will move it, we will pick it for Chico Airport, we will take it go for Federal AMBAZONIA Federal Prison. We will put it for prison. That it will stay for it. Because we don't see all the worker do all these things, contribution. It can say reform another government. People don't die. So we already talk about apology. We listen, like keep it as you like. When you use it to say, you tire. We will take it, we will put it back for prison proof for AMBAZONIA. Even if the Republic moves when they 100 years old, we will put it back for prison. We don't take it nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Wonderful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know we'll talk again plenty today. I'll just allow the caller the way they talk that. I just give the 4 points there. As he said, the caller there did talk almost my 4 point. He almost got direction for my 4 point. That's what I did laugh. But we'll get AMBAZONIA Bobo for the other line. Yes, Bobo, would hear you.
Mr. Nanchop, I salute you that the good job you do. I salute all my watch right now. I want to give congratulations for people for northern zone of AMBAZONIA for the fantastic lockdown they do. And I want to salute all our refugees and people they watch right now. Well, I don't hear the way my mommy and my papa they don't talk. When they give conditions for the devil, my laugh. And I laugh because those things that they talk, it be difficult to do. My asking now, when I say they go pass Ayuktabe for that one, the apology letter on I need them. This guy dealing with capital, he is going to do it according to the instruction of the Republic. He is going to go with his belly on the ground to do anything when I want time. They don't play the one chap now. No when I open when I eye, but then I want this. Now struggle this for independence, politics in high plenty. But when I ask apology for Ayuktabe, he will apologize. He will go under scrutiny. He will go under all kind of commission. My brother, the only thing we need them for them, I know we specify only for Ayuktabe, but I want to go in generally for all the internal enablers. Before they walk out, put their mouth to talk anything, make them go back to the graves. They revive back the dead. That is the only thing we want them to do. Make them go back for the graves, go revive them, they will go back to dead. And they ask apologies to them, not to us. We are still living. You need to ask apology for a living person. Go back with the person you don't kill them. For graves, go ask apology for you. Not come for we. And you go do it physically when the person they are alive. You know go do it away, you don't have a grave. Even the church was there alive. All the other don't die for the interest of good take away cartel for Konengi. They will revive all the deaths. They make phone calls for video for our boys on the ground. And they do all these things then. When I get all the facts. But after Sunday in prison today, why is it about the prison? Because Ayuktabe select them even because I own up on the hotel. Ayuktabe within Nalo 1B. They don't call everybody from the hotel. They do selection. And among those selection, one target with the Republic leader. It begin at Patasan. Patasan in language today, when the person is selling in them of prison, they want to use prison for wherever with a sympathy. They make everyone believe in the prison. Ayuktabe is not in prison. He is not working under any duress. He is not working under any pressure. There is a mirror in prison for you to know that they are not under pressure. Patasan, when you look Patasan, if someone will behave out here like said don't die for prison. That one I will tell you said there's no pressure. International law not say Ayuktabe in the prison. They not say that they show the Republic behind them. So this guy is doing it from his field. He need to do it under a clear eye, normally the pressurized seat. He write apology letter to Kanto and do anything. And when I ask the same condition for him, he go do it for now. The only condition for Ayuktabe now to revive back the death of our people, the local Sam. He handed his blood. He handed his blood.
Yes.
So no matter how I go out now, I know it's in the he is going to do your conditions. The only condition that he cannot do is to revive back the dead. And still the common prison, he can enter another prison. If only you set his filthy legs, it's AMBAZONIA, he enter back another prison. Thank you, now until I want to come. And me AMBAZONIA, they stand strong. We are not fall to the crap. We are not get sympathy. So when they just say, we will go to Boya. I'm not finished for 1 minute, 1 minute back. So when they just say, we will go to Boya, we will see what I will go forgive you. If you try that nonsense, then you will see South Sudan that time. If you not try that nonsense, the other time, when I will tell you what I'm going to be supposed to celebrate, Church, let me get for them, good for Massacre, let me get for them for the celebrate. And everyone can die just to reach for Morocco, let me get for them for celebrate. When I creation, I do so much try that nonsense. When I go see that South Sudan, when they avoid them, when I go see them, when I try.
Hold on. Relax, Baba. Yes, I know what you don't talk. I like what you don't talk. Now, I reverse on Sifuna. I really loved evening because I enjoy. Now, I be happy and I don't say Ayuktabe and Isoro gets them. They watch the show with their fake profiles. They watch them. I tell you something. When I listen to the title again, when I see the title, I talk say 7 conditions where Ayuktabe and the Koningi Mafia group must fulfill before. Yeah, my words correctly. Before they want before begging for unity. That means say before they want even say me they even talk or beg for unity. Before, not be safe. They will be for anybody to say would you forgive them for unity. I said before they want even come back for unity. They get 7 conditions where they get fulfill. I would talk about, and I be glad say oh na the call, oh na the talk. As since we get another caller, I take the one in the call on direct line. You guys can call on WhatsApp. Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello. Yes, it's Nanchop.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Okay, Papa, I hear you.
Yeah, the call from Maryland. Yes, I hear you fine, Pa. I'm glad for all the work we don't do. The things say we don't fall, but the rock become outside. You be the Joshua. I thank you for all the things you do. But this game where that guy they play about La Republic. Now France, La Republic, and some of those rotten picks the way they don't turn the work and leak French money last. Now them they play that game or enter a game, see how they just scatter with. They not be succeed when they give them money. Now they saying they come for apology. We don't need no apology from them. Make them stay continue their evil work. It not go take them nowhere. They go inside turn the cut now their own food. They just stay cut Dr. Sako food. Now their food they don't cut at all. So we will forget about it. Go now a whole game with the player and the game with the player with me John SDF4. Now they want start and so say they beg apology. Now game for Frenchman. La Republic and with a tongue and for them and the rest at the big game that so me those guys they make their school she don't somewhere as spectators they maybe there for the match maybe they'll watch and have a black and white TV they'll just stand the siap so we see get what to go do for them they move just leave them back back moon and accept none of that guy the worst na Yabacho and if La Republic go go ICC and Yabacho too go ICC all that way don't kill them. They get them for down. So no be only the Republic of Gola Koto and AMBAZONIA for the key their own people to go.
That's right.
People orchestrate get to go.
That's right.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Wonderful caller. I don't give points. Straight and clear. The man means what? Listen, I tell what I said. 7 points. Now, I know some person got for come and say it get for be more than 7 points. You are very correct. I just listen my English right. 7 points where Ayuktabe and Koningi Mafia group they get for fulfilling before they want talk of begging or before they want start beg for unity. That means say before they want even open their mouth say ping they want start talk about, they get for make sure say they don't go fulfill these points there before they want even talk for start even beg. You see and I make up for this way. I say support the right and I get the caller hold on. So we don't talk on 3 of the points. Point number 4. Oh, I make be very clear. Now, I look at plenty people that we talk in the direction. I be the way for year. Now in this point, it be very clear. Do one mix with restitution. By the way, you know why I talk 7 points? Because the number of 7 represent completion. You know, completeness. The number 7. So I know so if we get plenty of other points away and AMBAZONIA they will decide. Now why do they want to open to bed? One my own 7 party give them before they want even talk anything. Before person like Eric Tato go even open, but want talk anything. He can go me to or they all them for that Kondingi mafia group. They must fulfill these points. So, fellow Ambazonians, point number 4, restitution. Where it been a big thing. The way Ayuktabe go bring back all the people in a group where they don't make them they die in the course of this revolution. People where they don't make and they don't die because of their irresponsibility. The fighters where they don't kill them, the rest where they don't make them they don't die. They get for bring all them back for life. Yes. They get for bring all them back for life. And Ambazonia what talks on talk, he didn't say, but no, I don't write that point down. Say, which right them get them for can celebrate for Boya? Where Chacha no get them. When I say Eric Tato go shidon, they toss the mosque Chacha. They shidon tapang ivo Mark Barata. They say the mosque Chacha. When I say the shidon, they go kill Chacha. Why Chacha be get for die? The Eric Tato they leave. So all of them when they say that cabal where they do all those things there, they must make sure so they bring back all that people where they don't kill them back for life. When they cause them, they die because of their irresponsibility and because they work with La Republique. Number 2, if I have the same point too. In fact, since I get a call on the line, I know I keep you for long. Hello, sir. Welcome on board.
Number 2, if I have the same point too.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes. Come off your computer. Come off your computer. Focus on your phone.
Hello, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, sir. I hear you, Papa. Come off your computer. Focus on your phone.
Okay.
I hear you now. Talk straight. With the wait. No wait. We move over long.
Mr. Nanchop, I call from Finland.
Okay, Pa.
So, yes, I will be very happy for what you want to do for the revolution. Where I want to give my own suggestion for you now, say, from Musa where you start, may you go ahead. May you forget about all the sellers the way they don't take the revolution, them things. Ambazonia, they need you, may you go ahead. May we forget about all the people that they die for down and they need may we go ahead. All the other people that they don't sell out, kill people, may we go ahead, my brother. People that they die. May we go ahead, my brother. May we go ahead, help with people them. All that water they will come with 7-point car repent, we don't need that. Make we go ahead. Ambazonia will judge them for Boya. That's all my own suggestion on that.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yes. I saw some people that they call. Wait, I take the mama for this side. We'll get the next call on the line already. Hello, sir. Welcome, Amber Voice.
Yeah, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, Patron, we hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, if you permit me for talk for pidgin, I'll feel rush with
Master, talk for pidgin. I don't talk today. Say pidgin become an official national language today. Official national language. So.
Okay. Since we may want just talk, now say I'll get 3 things and go talk. Someone will go for a pump, then with this Sisiko. With Sisiko, me, I believe I'm saying since the history of the Southern Cameroon, it be start since in the early 40s. Sisiko, as I don't evaluate them, Sisiko now the highest wicked. I don't know how to classify it. That's not the highest worst person we don't. That's the worst mistake we Southern Cameroonians they don't ever make them since in the 40s. Congress today, Sisiko no not seen we with this thing Sisiko anytime. Sisiko no be relevant. Na useless person. Now we the Southern Cameroonians, we will fight for the struggle. With the instant make Sisiko make it be like something. Sisiko not a first person will go prison. Pangala for now he fought fourth time if I'm not mistaken that way they go for prison for the struggle. But we know they talk about for Sisiko just came yesterday. So the one they ever give me a reason for see wait 2016 we start 2017 we Ayaba be woke up with this other Ebenezer Akwanga be woke up the talk say this one at Johnny Dos camp and now so when my sense declare the camp say these people we don't see who be this person. But God, now you are just saying that God did just use people for expose another people. Evil must expose evil. So good the expose now good. So when they do good, they expose good. Now forget about Sisiko. I want to beg for Southern Cameroon. I'm not forget about Sisiko. Even Sisiko like it do it. We prepare for go for village, go bring power the top Lafia bush. Make ye come, can lead the struggle than Sisiko. Sisiko no go ever can even stand for even Lafia bush for AMBAZONIA. In no fit. We no go accept them. Even if like apologize, go up and down. Because it don't keep plenty people who they just chance for these things. Where Sisiko don't do them this 2018, 2019. It keep people past people the way it be happen. That La Republic don't kill them. Sisiko don't keep people plenty. This the only way we do and so. Not forget about Sisiko, but no one will talk them. I want just pass a message for our fighters. If only they listen to you, I believe they listen to you. I want beg now say we will not day out, we not day for ground. Some man not take a phone, call you, say you go for tea, go fight. You be woke up for your house or una house. Woke up say one fight for your destiny. Even you die, your brother picking go chop am, your sister picking go chop am. So I did just beg now una if some man call you, say it will give you 2 million, it will give you 5 million. That 5 million not gonna take you nowhere. Man tell una team where Sisiko they real fight now with La Republic. Now say team where AMBAZONIA they prepare for the fighters and the foreign ones. They no want and say may they could ever celebrate them. Because if they succeed with their plans, all the foreign heroes and the ones the way they alive, may they know say they no could ever celebrate them. They no could ever celebrate them. So if you fight for the struggle way they fight now money, no say even you like you take money for some person, some man day, some your friend day where they don't kill them for this struggle, where you be the joint fight. They don't kill you. If you take any time for some person, they chop them. No say they chop now their friend a blood. And that a blood will harm you. No check say the work can end. It go she don't wait no fight, it no go harm you. So any man where they woke up for fight, me I believe and say,
yes.
Okay, I want to offer a pump. A pump na man where he be woke up for this struggle, send people make the cocoa people their hands. Me, my brother, they go down where they don't cover the hand when I pull the same people, they cocoa them. If the war like it end now for which angle or it end now for which side, if AMBAZONIA people they not go follow up a pump, me personally, make you know say may not ever enter Ambala.
Ayuktabe and the Kondingi Mafia group, they must fulfill them before the one can beg for forgiveness. Let me say they must fulfill the condition there before the one can beg for forgiveness. I get a call on the line.
When you go talk. Now if you best to call, get a 1 minute because they called over plenty. Make some other people into the talk. So hello caller, welcome on board. Yeah, yes, hello sir.
Hello?
Yes sir, we can get you.
Yes, I'm calling from Ground Zero.
Wonderful. Caller from Ground Zero. Where precisely from Ground? Which country you call? Now which country the county you call it from Ground Zero?
Mezam County.
Mezam, hold on. I say how Mezam did now. How the lockdown for Mezam? If you give me some more update.
It is perfect.
Let me say
it is perfect.
Yes, when I don't type ground for day and wait till it happen. How today work how today be day for day. Any noise for us wait till it happen.
No, you know, this is a kind of a spiritual war. You don't know who is fighting you because if you go out, you don't know the person you are going to meet.
Mm-hmm.
So it is difficult on that side. Yeah. So I just want to call short. I don't know for talk long because I did for Ground Zero.
Okay, just go straight to the point.
Yes, 7 points. Your 7 points are very, very clear. And what you have said, it is what Ground Zero is waiting for.
If you have denied the people, you have denied. There's no use of apologizing to people when people have died. If you can go to mass graves and get the people up, go to Garbo, get the people up, go to Pinin, get the people up, resurrect them and apologize to them. If you can do that. Good night. That is all I can say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Papa. Straight to the point. Wonderful. Wonderful caller. You go straight to the point. No bite more. Yes, still on the corner from Ground 1. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Mr. Nanchop, good evening.
Good evening, Patron. Would hear you?
A lot of things is going on with this Eric Tato and the rest, you know. Mr. Nanchop, exactly what I wanted you to do is that although you are exposing them, I don't want even you now to be calling the name of Eric Tato. Just use that name that female general give him Apple. I don't want to. When you use that Eric Tato, when you are calling that Eric Tato, you make him popular. Just let us be using that Apple. Let us be using that Apple. You know.
Correct. I hear you, Papa. Would hear you.
See, I don't want you to be calling that because I see me here where I did so. I know they happy at all. When I call that name Eric Tato, when I call that name, I don't like him at all. I don't like that name. You see, we don't give them name. We don't give them name.
Okay.
Eric Tato na Epom.
Okay.
Mark Barata na Lucifer.
Okay.
Na
Yes.
Lucifer. Just put that name them. We don't want them. Make them call all those name them because they don't make our people don't die too much. They don't make our people don't die too much. And you see, where I did for Grand Zero now, where I did for Grand Zero, and you go back for home. I'm talking everybody here.
No, hold on, Patron. Patron, hold on. We don't hear say Epom mi papa na some man for Oron for acquire bomb. So one gives a small home more hello we go find the papa for you for acquire bomb. Before you want to go back for Grand Zero, we would office coach you. Just go hello we find the papa for acquire bomb.
Hello?
Yes, Patron, you hear what I talk? The money. Well, we lost that caller because of network. It call from Ground 1. I will really it be an interesting discussion with that caller where I will round up soon. Now, point number 5, we'll make it very clear. I want to run it in a quick, more round them. Listen, you see, I like what that part from Mezamko, he talks straight and he matched to point number 5 because I want to relate them. I want to separate them. If we join them together, but I want to separate them. You see, when thing and day where you do talk them, where you cause another person will go do something and do bad. You understand? So, a lot of evil don't come into the revolution. When I know the spirit will be getting for the revolution at hand, will be the fight, the unity, the focus will be there. But Ayuktabe as he come in, he bring in the spirit of division. As a matter of fact, Satan use it for bring in division inside the revolution. Bring in chakara. Now it lead for two things. It lead to a lot of people that become brainwashed. They indirectly or directly, they become against the revolution in the name of say that they try to fight Dr. Sakwa and the IG. And he also lead for the fact say some other people them they start do bad things like Isogogism, Epom and the rest, and when they don't lead to the death of many people. You know how the revolution don't be delayed? Maybe by now we don't be boya. But because of these guys who are not fighting the enemy, they are fighting us, Ambazonians. They are fighting us. You see the problem? They are not fighting La Republique. Look at what SABC did. Look at what they did. So all these things, it comes as a result of brainwashing, a lot of lies. You see their meeting that they shouldn't, they talk lies them, they plan this thing. So one thing where Ayuktabe in a Koningi Mafia group they get for do. Yes. When I write them down, people that they write them, they get for make sure say they go decode all the lies telling where they don't use and brainwash those innocent, good-hearted Ambazonians. People that join the revolution with clean heart. They can't fight because they want to be safe. You know, mommy, the way they so mommy write me some message already. I don't know. I didn't read the message. I start crying. I don't even know when I was crying because you can see a people who are longing to be free. You know, listen. If you know how our people don't give their life for the revolution, people have given their life. There are people. This is their life, and there's some people that they play with them. You see, they go, they talk like every time they come, they talk lie for create confusion. Now you don't choke the minds of a lot of people. Ayuktabe and the Kondige Mafia group, they get to decode all those lies from the brains of that people. I don't know how they want to do them. I tell and I say 17 where they get to do them before they were even back. Before they were even, and if it be impossible, I don't think they say they must bring back the debts. Now point for that. Number 5, I say they must decode all the negative lies and information where they don't go impute them for the minds of people. Because let me tell you something, we humans, we are controlled by information. We are controlled by information. You see? So, some person they will do some wrong thing now. Some person they now you don't take side against Dr. Sako, against this interim government, against the good works of Ambazonians, against works of your brothers and sisters, because of the information brainwash with Ayuktabe and the group they don't do it. And the person if he can die, somebody do his life will be destroyed just because of those negative information. And that's not what we want. That's not what we are fighting for. You get fighters them now. Look what happened for Ayeke. Instead for Ayeke for join Field Marshal made a fight La Republic, Ayeke challenged Field Marshal because Ayuktabe and the rest them, Eritato them, they said one from national enemy gave been a rebel against Dr. Sako and the interim government. Now they are planned that they are always to fight Dr. Sako and the interim government. And they are deceiving others to go that route. Now they come say, please, it is the work of the devil. We are sorry, forgive us. They are begging now. They are trying to beg now. It is the work of the devil. What we did was an error. No, but you don't already brainwash a lot of people who are acting wrongly. So you have to go back. I don't know how they want to do it. Let them go back and make sure they decode those negative information from the mind of those people before the one can talk on begging for forgiveness. When I see number 5 that I don't know whether it be possible. If it be impossible, it depends on them. But if they don't fit do those things with the talker, may they not say there is no chance, just like Ambazonia will talk. No iota of chance. For say they will even want come closer to the table where Ambazonians they talk. We not go give them even the look. You know, no go even look them. So when they will get with the tongue for your form you looky. Get with the make nyanga caught you. It even turns a wear short skirt, the turn the waist. You don't even look, you don't even get time. That means you know, we don't even get a look. We not matter their effort or whatsoever. We not did it. We not did it. They must fulfill these points before the one even start can talk. The one even start can talk. Now, point number 6. When I know how much money we is in the keeping right now for Ayuktabe Julius. Part of my trip to Boya still the way it don't tell Tabenyang and the rest. When I hear Tabenyang can talk the other day, see I talk point number 3 because they get to do accountability for all the money we don't collect. Point number 6 now they talk as well. For the money where they still she don't on top and the rest, they get to give that money back to Ambazonians. Because we will pay Ayuktabe a house, we will pay salary, and they take money for a vice president, XXS, and the rest. If they take all those things, so that today we don't know what you don't do that money. The rest of the money will be inside the account. When Ayuktabe and the rest of them, they will get access to that account. So that today we don't know. The one way don't tell Tabenyang, imagine say Dr. Sako bring my trip to Boya money, say me the raise him. It was Dr. Sako who inspired the ideology that we should raise money for my trip to Boya. Tabenyang has taken the rest of the money. He is sitting on it. It was he take orders now from Ayuktabe. Imagine Tabenyang say he take orders now from Ayuktabe. You see, if you imagine the kind of evil way this guy they bring of the revolution, I get the caller on the line. More get the caller before I give you the 7 point. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Hey, Nanchop, you there for line?
Yes, are they live?
Yes, you don't see that rubbish where they don't bust Eric Tato in last hour.
Which one that so?
Eh? You know, see that one where that female general they talk with Eric, he get Eric for phone. Eric they admit say him be lie. He say he lie so foolish people that they follow him. He say he don't try get back with Dr. Sako. He no get away. He say he don't take money from Cameroon embassy. The latest one that man, you know I hear that one.
I never get that one. I will investigate that later. I like so when
I will send that for you now.
Okay.
I will send that for you now.
Send that for me. Yes, I like for first.
They don't boss Eric in last month.
Okay, Papa.
So I go give you evidence. I go give you evidence correcting where you go take send her out.
Okay, no.
If you look at now.
Yes,
if
no.
I buy you beer, I go pay you beer.
Thank you. Which way then I say I like say before I report about something, my first I like to investigate the how authentic the thing be before I talk about them. Send her for me. Okay. Send her for me. I will check them. Ambazonia demo yeah. Because at the time Ambazonia today made a year say every tattoo and the rest they already call now for back the one back say the back they be sorry it was the work of the devil. At the time now they talk it was the work of the devil which they talk it was the work of the devil may God forgive may they forgive them may they come back. No, you don't cause the deaths of a lot of people. And would they give them okay, before we pass all that information for public, a bit sorry, say I pick a call now. You should be surely coming and for talk for background. But before I want pass that kind of information for public, I always want to make sure say I don't verify them. Yes, because for the platform one maintain. Yes. Okay, send her for me. Thank you. Yes. Okay, later. Thank you. Yes, country people will continue. I don't want to round up the show now. Yes. I should want to round up the show. I thank God so when I come in now. My person will not get my new number. My new number this will screen and this here. See for down here. My number always be here. My new number this. You delete my old number for your phone. Store the new one. Wait for here. Store the new number. When I contact me, I like when I call when they give me information. But when I know me, I like look everything will be good and consumable for Ambazonians. We must give it out. We want to say, make the revolution go ahead. We want to make people then hear the truth. When I hear some person they call me now from America, he talk, they get proof when they tape every tattoo. He talk say, he no say Dr. Sako no charm no money. He be just a lie because he don't go take your own money for La Republic for spoil the revolution. Now so the person they talk he talk and say, you know, now the year the command the tape is I don't think they send the audio. We go play for Abba voice me Ambazonia the year. More than year because what would they tell us? Say they boy them be the deceive una, they lie una. Why they don't do all the thing? Why they can't ask now for forgiveness? They beg. All the evil they do in private, they must do it in public. Yes, they must do them in public. Fellow Ambazonians, before I round up for today, I look and see we still get almost 600 people. When I click on the share button, country people. Before I bring up the 7 points, I want to bring in something for Skimo when I get them. Very important. Very, very important. I be telling her yesterday say they were wonderful women them. Chai, masa. Ambazonia get fine woman them, masa. Che, boy. Look here. Ambazonia get fine woman them. And the sister Ambazonia mami them when I'm now say they're fine. They are picking them. They're fine. Chai, if no be say, man, the fear God, man, fi marry only one woman. Man, for don't get a 10. Only Ambazonia, fine, get her. Yes, and the mommy them and they get them, Ambazonia woman them. They don't only fine, they get sense. Yes, as I talk for you now, so this son the way they come, they don't talk say they must she don't gather for talk. When I see I'm put for screen when I see and that, for screen. When I see and for screen, they say. Women for permanent peace and justice. Ambazonian women for permanent peace and justice. Hey! Now, who should my dad say for update so? Not Dr. Emma that. Hey! Fine, Ambazonian woman. Now, so other Mukala da Fekona. Yes. It don't join for talk. Yes. When I see them, and I so Ambazonian, they don't come, they are guests and that, they don't bring them. Now, they are guests and that. That means this Sunday, for them, a platform, as from 6 Amber, would start. You go see, I would bring the Ambazonia. Now see that only Ambazonia woman demo. Then would go enter for Zoom meeting too. We go be there. All man will join that Zoom meeting. Listen, brothers them, my men them, and my sister them Ambazonia when I hear. We must join the woman that will help them because which way they do na good thing. And one be that kind of Ambazonia way, woman voice more strong inside. Woman voice more get power. We must make sure so a woman them they need early enter for kitchen they cook for we. They end for that corner and lie. There must be manager. I want when look woman, na manager, woman, na governor, woman, na president, woman. They do good thing. As they fight now, so we go support them because they get a lot of international connection there. This Sunday, they bring in their other friend them, professor them, doctor them, big doctor them. Dr. Emma also, he bring your own big friend them, doctor them. My patients, Dr. Patience Abedio, beautiful mommy, intelligent mommy, it bring your own baby friend when I doctor them, or then a woman them. Yes, comfort. That was a bit bug grammar like that teacher will teach for no, when another mommy they will teach that English teacher, then I see that spectacle be there. Yes, plenty sense with their head. Then they come, or then go be there. So we got to support them for these good works. Where they do them. Now a woman, now a mommy than that. And this is what they say, Ambazonian women for permanent peace and justice. You see the difference for a true Ambazonian woman. You know that kind of one where the Republic they go pay them. Whether they work, they run their mop up and down. They say, oh, they go take money for the Republic. Do want them. They say international community must come inside the matter. And I think that we want them. So we must support them this Sunday. So I want me that listen. I want to get at least 1,000 people inside that Zoom meeting. We will choke that meeting because we'll get schools the way they come, one man the way they come. So they go plenty. Where one man they come, maybe no can be 500 white man. Then you get only 200 black man. For our own problem, they will look at us no serious. So before the one be even a bit 500, we get to be 1,000. We must double there because na ba AMBAZONIA. So all that plenty white man the way they want come for that program, we too must be there. We go show them. We go show them say no problem. As it then also a lot of work they go for background. A lot of work they go for background. Yes. And number 2 thing, now the humanitarian drafts. When I know so when the kind of thing they happen, when these other people then they come in this doctor, them the white man woman them too, they come where they be friends to Ambazonia woman them too, they hell for go tell their master them. You know woman they get power. When I know what imagine say Donald Trump a woman, he can't tell the meeting. We convince him. He go just come to Donald Trump, he tell Donald Trump say 1 week. If you don't talk about AMBAZONIA, I'm not doing no day for the house. Hey! Woohoo! You go see a part Trump, his face go red. That woman go tell you say, nothing really happen for bedroom until you enter for AMBAZONIA. You know some of the women they come, if you make they enter our situation, they go hold their master them, they tell them say, they must enter into the matter for AMBAZONIA. Tomorrow, something will happen. No underestimate the power of a woman, no. Now me, Mr. Natural, tell you. So we must give them the support. May they use their power support plus their wisdom plus their doctoral knowledge and all the rest for help we for push the boat more go closer to the destination. So this Sunday, 6 p.m. for this platform and for ABC and for the Zoom meeting live. And I get a big surprise for another day. Way I won't keep. I don't want to check out a surprise now for that day. We are going to open up. Yes. Now for that day we are going to open up. Point number 7, country people. And at the point where it really touched my heart, I'll be telling us I will give another point now for last before I close the show. Point number 7. I tell you something. You get people like Pa Tasang. Pa Tasang suffer in the days for consortium, teachers, trade union, and whatsoever. Pa Tasang was supposed to be inside that prison. That's what they talk so. Pa Tasang was not supposed to be in that prison. But he did it. You get people like for Ngalafo. People they waste their life now for that prison. Because of Ayok Julius Tabe. Because of his greed. You get people where they suffer. Picking and they don't see their papa them. People they don't. That means you get where they inside that prison. All those other barristers and the rest of them, where they were not supposed to be there, but they be there because of the irresponsibleness of Ayok Julius Tabe and the rest of them. He get for redeem their time. That means he get for make that situation be on we'll talk of a German say ungeschehen. He get for make us say it not happen. That means say bring them out to that prison back. That means the time when they spend for day reimburse. I don't know how to go do it. And the rest in the economic mafia group because now he don't go for prison. When I say don't go make division. Now he call the people them for Naira. Say me they meet up. They go gather for them in unity. La Republican pick them. They be there in unity. He take them go for Koningi. He go chakara them. Now he don't make a camp against Pa Tasang and the rest of them. He don't be own camp. He don't create disunity and chakara even inside prison and also out here. Ayok Tabe Julius. Then you want to talk about it was the work of the devil. May they forgive you. People are suffering right now. People need that the first part of the prison, which that man don't go through. He not only go through rejection by La Republic and the rest. He not go through pain. Even you, when you be brother, when you take it, go for that prison. Listen, AMBAZONIA, something you get to understand. Imagine, say, you get your best friend. Their best friend Beku say me go help you. Do something. You go take your motor, you drive and for go tell people do something. Then you go get a drastic, nasty accident. Then they are best friend. You know mind. You say, you don't get accident. Even if you come visit you for hospital, you know come. You know even Asher, even postcard for sending for you, get well soon, you know do one. He said you go to say that man a sick man, more movie for work. And a sick man, when you not pay his salary, instead go join people the way, for do you bad, how you go feel? Now one just a small analogy for tell you which way Ayuktabe Julius don't do for Patasang and the rest of them. Now he call the people for meeting for Nigeria. Now he call them. Now he make them. Now he initiative make them. La Republic go pick all of them. They come there because they will obey as their leader. Today you don't make them. They don't go take people and go for prison. They suffer inside La Republic because of he. He still go rich for the. He create chakara amongst them. He don't segregate. They don't ostracize Patasang. Push it away, cause the man more pain. Listen, and as though the pain where the man you go through psychologically, it not be enough. He make them personally irritator and the rest of them. He sorrow gets them. Then he coach Patasang every day. Then he wish he ill, wish he bad luck, wish he evil. Ayuktabe is sorrow gets them just because he want to be on position of control. He want me every other person suffer, including the one they are doing for prison. They still suffer emotionally. That emotional pain. We don't cost for that for them. If you go if you undo one justly, they may come. That particular point around and say, if you go if you make peace with your own people, brother them and sister them inside prison, we don't cause them all the pain, and yet it is still, it is still make a rejection. Imagine if you be Patasang, upon Nasisiko make you follow Sisiko, you go for Naira, they go catch you, they take you go for Kundingi for Yaoundé. When I know La Republic, we don't fight for catch Patasang, you don't succeed. He do everything. Patasang does all their plan wrong over Nigeria. La Republic even beg Patasang give 300 million. We know for Bamenda Ubala them. Where Patasang can talk him. He make that audio, that video where he talk say, he said by Monday we will know if this Yaoundé that controls the British Southern Cameroon or we control. You know what that talk mean? That talk make La Republic shake, the fear. Go catch them for summer. Because Patasang will be bold. Like Bible talks, the righteous shall be as bold as lion. Even in the lion's den, Patasang will face the facts he talk. Imagine suffer. The man passed through all that kind of pain, suffer. He still come. Ayuktabe take it. He go because of meeting and respect and love we get for Ayuktabe. He go shut down for that meeting. La Republican picky. Now, all the days of prison, then he suffer unjustly under a wicked enemy like La Republic. You still see Ayuktabe get the guts for write a letter for Kanto against his own brother inside prison, brothers and sisters. Hey, I don't feel do that kind of thing for my enemy. Me, Mr. Nanchop, I cannot do it for my enemy. I don't feel do it for my enemy. No, even for my enemy, I don't feel do that kind of thing. But Ayuktabe get that wicked heart. Person way now because of he that person inside prison. Even if now weighty. As if they inside that prison, all of them, because they pick them together and they be no way to they be shooting together where they can pick them. Ayuktabe be get for duty, make sure say he maintain peace and unity at least for psychologically help his brothers inside that prison. You know, say some way the way something happen for you, you know, feedback just because you get psychological support for person in your corner. Just imagine you fail exam, you want to look your part the man to fail exam just because he too fail you to fail somehow. You already get comfort. You need over feel bad. You understand? Just because Ayuktabe there for that prison, Patasang they did all then they suffer and they know say La Republic are very wicked people who no fit ever be fight under their torture. Therefore they somehow help themselves psychologically. Even away they go shun away everything we go bring division. But instead, now Ayuktabe the fuel in division against them. Call her, hold on. Now Ayuktabe the fuel in division against them. Amongst them. So they go to that extent where he make a public document where he write for come to against Patasang. Imagine if Ayuktabe feel right. AMBAZONIA, I want to ask you a question before I round up. I want to give you the GC question 30-30. GC AMBAZONIA General Certificate of Education 30-30. If Ayuktabe he be feel write a letter for Tasang, for Kamto against Patasan, and against your own brother them. Why you know if you write a letter for we Ambazonians and publish them for tell we where to take you go for Naira 10 or for Naira Hotel? If you make public communique for divide the government, why you know if you write the public communique for tell you where to take you go for Naira 10 when that's still one of the conditions we don't give today? So we don't say he must fulfill these 7 conditions before. Why even think say if you talk with we? Before. Why? You see, so if you look at the condition, they say it be impossible. It give you a general answer how impossible it be for darkness and light to mix together again. Because whenever good thing will happen, then they can't use the term say unity and peace for can't spoil them. Enough is enough. Might get the last caller of the day, then we'll round up. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Thank you, Mr. Nanchop. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, make a comment. I don't watch you and which is the talk. It make a lot of sense. So now I say my comment. First of all, we talk about the fact say since when this Ayuktabe guy was taken to Kondengi, he has never sent out a communique or a statement to tell the people, thank you very much for all what you have done to me. Thank you. I saw you and all that kind of stuff, you know. But the first thing with that Ayuktabe guy can do and I say he can create another government. That is so ridiculous. It be so ridiculous. Say, you see what Ayuktabe don't be today. So not any man cause him for you. Now he cause him for himself. You see what you did today. I read somewhere that the appeal that they had, there was a judgment today, and the court upheld the decision, like life sentence on them. You know, if you blame other people, then now only the Ayuktabe way he gets for blame himself, because you cannot be in that very weak position. The enemy has captured you. You want claim power for they say the control government. You cannot be in the enemy's camp and you are creating governments out there. Now he be first person. Back the way we give this thing Ayuktabe every day. Now Ayuktabe be first person for go prison. People then live for that prison they day for these things. Even they picking the way, you know, see the video for picking the way they catch them for this village since 2015. They see they. You see them say that they talk about say they pay the price or whatsoever. They are not talking. Why this Ayuktabe won't be different? People, the way their family member don't die, which don't happen. Some man don't talk about them. When they say to the Ayuktabe go up, Ayuktabe come down. Ayuktabe go on down, not begin the revolution. Ayuktabe was just chosen like one of us, like any other person can be chosen. Same like how we condemn but even this guy, Mark Barretta, maybe them two they don't leave. So those who are supporting Ayuktabe today, if Mark Barretta and this other small guy for America, if they be denied, they're not going to leave consortium, most of Ayuktabe for come out. So Ayuktabe comes and he thinks he has to remain there. He's the life president. It is so ridiculous when they talk about the Ayuktabe today. Because even I were in the place of Ayuktabe, I don't ever come and name myself as president. Because that place where he be in a very weak position and you like it don't destroy itself, you know. The little credibility you get and it don't destroy itself. You see what his surrogates are doing out there, they didn't do no good for you, they do more harm. Like some guy rightly talk, the day when Ayuktabe go come out for prison, there will be a special team on Mongo Bridge waiting for him. They go just take him put us on small bus. They take him go for Babenga prison. For that side of Munyenge, they go put him for they ask him question and because he has not told us what took him to Naira 10. See, all that people they saw Ayuktabe for prison, they have children, they have women, they have families. Patasan Imami died. They are sitting in there suffering for what they cannot even explain. That is one person. You know, at the end of the day, I ask myself, these people who say they have PhD, if I see people like Nick Santos, I see the way he talks on social media, I see some of these PhD holders who are with Ayuktabe in prison, I laugh. I say, if some got a day with that PhD, they Trump, they go pick you. Me, they tell me, they make I go pick my own to say I get PhD. Because you see people telling you they have PhD, they don't even reflect the intellect, they don't even get the intellect. Look at someone like Nick Santos who say, oh, I've been a leader. An ex-separatist leader, he was never a leader, he was just an activist like you doing what you are doing there. So, it is so ridiculous. Say some man to take him, Ayuktabe has destroyed himself, and if he doesn't know, let him learn from the example of other people. You know, when this whole thing started in 2016, Mark Barretta was the largest voice, the biggest voice. That is someone when he can out there, he can talk, like he had policy influence. If he says something, any man will follow it. But what is he today? Mark Barretta no even get voice. He writes sometimes and it seems like he's talking to himself. Nobody listens to him. because people, they don't discover, say he's a chameleon. These are very dangerous elements. And if we think we are going to a democratic and a free Southern Cameroon that will be prosperous, that would train people, like, train real people. People like Mark Barretta should not even have a voice. They don't even need to give us. Even this Eric Tato, these are people who are being controlled by their emotions. And the issues of a country like this AMBAZONIA we are talking about cannot be discussed with these guys. They are not fit. They are just trying to be relevant, So I want to just end on this point. Say nobody should blame someone today on the misfortune of Ayuktabe. Ayuktabe has done what he wanted to do with himself. He has become irrelevant. In fact, when that guy was in prison, everybody was talking about him. Even me, I began an extra likeness for the part. But what is happening?